And we're live. What is going on, everybody? How you guys doing? I think we're live. Should be. Anyways, as far as I know, we are live. You guys can let me know. Assuming that we are, all that good jazz where we're going to drink some beers. If you're a minor, don't drink beer on YouTube. It's against the law. Everybody else, bottoms up. So, what a great weekend. I don't know how many of you guys follow Canadian arm wrestling? What's going on, Devon's Forum? Yep. Hi to all you guys in the chat. Yeah, it's been a long week and a long weekend. The whole Canada Day thing, out with the fireworks and the kids. It was a great time. Awful lot of fucking drinking this weekend. It's been very thirsty out. And nationals, got a couple of my guys down there out in Winnipeg. Pork chop pulling against Espy, beat him the first time left-handed, and then he just got whacked twice after that. I guess it took everything out of his arm to get it. I think Espy might have actually won it. But pork chop, right-hand national champ. I think he finished third left. And we had a couple of our new guys, Darcy and his wife Carrie. They went out there. I haven't heard back from them yet, but last I heard, Carrie was in the finals right-handed, so she's doing fucking fantastic. So proud. Beer bed, and an ad comes up for beer bed and Simmons lawyers. Cheers. Do you think Devon maxed out against Levon, or was he too light? I don't know if Devon could go any harder than he did. So, I mean, he tore his shit apart. It's not somebody else being strong enough to tear your shit apart. You're strong enough that you're able to hold harder than something is able to hold. His muscle was just stronger than his tendon was. Like, how much stronger can you get? Stupid beer members still not let me join drunken feck thing. I don't know how the fuck you're possibly fucking this up, Margaret. It doesn't even make sense that you can't just join. It doesn't make sense. The man beer dude and his mad lads. I take it that as you guys, the mad lads. AA suspects. Let's not get AA started in here again tonight. Work. Oh, that's a terrible thing. Nobody should ever do that. Espy and win, two words you don't normally hear. Beating Ryan Espy left-handed, not an easy thing to do. The dude's fucking huge and strong. The guy's fast. Oh man, I got something in my eye. Yeah, Espy's fucking. He's good. Was he 23-time national champion, 3-time world champion? The dude's fucking awesome. He's what, 6'4", 370? He's fucking enormous. But yeah, pork chop. I saw the video of that one. Fuck's sakes. He caught that in a hook real low. When he got back in the center, see Ryan's trying to do some stuff and he tries to just hit through him and it does not fucking move at all. And he just starts wiggling back and forth, trying to like elbow foul Curtis off the back, and he elbow fouls himself out of the match. Emotionally invested for king of the table. Yeah, everybody is, I think. I was more nervous for Devon in that match than I am for any of mine. So it's weird. Do you think Devon cutting at 245 is wise, considering he may pull Hermes next? I don't think he's going to be pulling Hermes next. Devon's not the kind of guy that's trying to get to be second best in the world. I pull Uncle John 5 times, but I'm not at nationals, so we won't be pulling anytime soon, I don't think. Yeah, Dev's not the kind of guy that wants to get top 5 in the world. He wants to be number 1 if he's going there. So if he can't get that spot from Levon, he'll probably go down to the next weight class and take the number 1 spot in the world at the weight class. But I don't see him pulling Hermes. It seems unlikely to me. Darth Vader. Uncle, round 1 was not a pin. I don't know. That pin's awful close. Things are happening fast. It's in real time. It was close enough that refs aren't going to get too hard of a fucking buzz about it. Can Derek beat Kerdeka? Not a clue. I'd like to see him try. And if Derek keeps gaining at the rate he did in the last year, it won't take long, I don't think. It won't take long before he beats a lot of people if he keeps gaining at that level. The atmosphere up until round 2 seemed amazing. I've heard from people it was like being at a big football game. That's exactly what the sport needs. Yeah, right up until Devon's arm blew and we knew it was kind of over for him. It was going to go one-sided from there. From there, yeah, a lot of the buzz died for it, especially for me. Like when you know your buddy's done, it's hard to be excited. You just hope he doesn't tear his shit apart any worse. But yeah, I saw that video that Devon's forearm made. I don't see an elbow foul. That pin, maybe. It's really hard to tell, though. When the ref gets right down on actual plane level, if his hand dropped below the plane, it doesn't matter. It didn't touch the pad, but just because you can see between his hand and the pad, if the pad's here and his hand comes just a little bit below that line, the refs will see that when they're at eye level, and we can't from a camera angle. Everyone's on Paul Maiden live today. He accepted a match with you. Whitby Open. Paul Maiden did? Who challenged him for me? Paul Maiden was on Neil's channel live today? Because I didn't get to see that one. I wanted to, but real busy day. Hey. Knock that shit off, man. We don't want to deal with none of that nonsense. It's garbage talk. We don't talk like that in here. Todd Hutchins and Ingen or Hermes. What about? Did you see Levon's video of behind the scenes King of the Table? They were all wondering what Devon hid in the hammer, possible bomb or fresh turd. Well, it's fucking hilarious. Do you know, I haven't actually talked to Devon since he's been back. I talked to him when he was over there, but I haven't heard back from him. I know he's on vacation, just fucking downtime and shit, so I don't bug him. But thank you for the super chat, Marcus. I need more information on that. I don't know his own channel. I called the match for money. What? He's got his own channel? I don't understand. I didn't know that Paul May does his own channel. But you challenged him for money. What kind of money? I don't know if Levon would be belittling it or just making jokes, but I'm sure he understands the whole purpose of it. Devon explained it to him. My bad. Do you think Todd Hutchins can beat Hermes Gasparini? Do I think Todd Hutchins can beat Hermes? I don't know. But Todd Hutchins can beat an awful lot of dudes just by going sideways. Hermes is definitely going to take Todd's hand from there. Probably. But I don't know. Apparently, Levon still lives at home with his parents. Why not? Let's replace beer for love. But I love beer. That's not going to work. It's not going to work at all. Yeah, I would definitely like to watch Hutchins and Hermes. I got no idea who'd win. Neither one would surprise me. I wouldn't be betting my money on it. Hilarious. Fox 8 Ball on Tonight Live show. Funny. Fox 8 Ball was on Paul Maidon's show? Shit. My beer's empty. Paul Maidon does the helicopter on his OnlyFans. Yeah, I don't watch his OnlyFans either. I don't follow Paul Maidon too closely about anything. I do not drink beer at AA, but I have drank whiskey in an AA meeting once. That was awkward. What think Evan got the balls? The balls for what? To pull Paul Maidon? Yeah. I mean, I would actually train to pull Paul Maidon because the dude is a legitimate arm wrestler. So, where the fuck's my bell? My beer bell's missing. Well, that's fucking terrible. Where the fuck is my beer bell gone? Oh, weird. Oh, well, I get them anyways. Oh, thank you, honey. Two? Yep. Love you. Okay, back to chat. How does this work? Hutchins and Hermes would be good. Yeah, it was hilarious. Hutchins can bulk up to 240, 250 as he did in WAL. He's been beating everyone 220. I don't know how big Hutchins can actually get. Maiden Soft has easily hurt feelings. You can do it. Yeah. He really is. He gets real snappy real quick. I fucking think it's hilarious watching him go off. But, you know, the dude's fucking crazy. So it's funny. You use that bell too much, it was thrown away. That's possible. I fucking love that bell. Need an Alphorn to summon the beer. Well, I got a bell. I love my bell. I'll find it. I got another bell too, but I can't ring that one unless I'm on OnlyFans. Can't ring that one on YouTube. What are your predictions on the Monster Factory matches? So, I don't follow Michael Todd's channel because every video he makes, if he's making it about something else, he tries to make it all about him. Like, if you want his prediction on the Michael or the Devon Lara John Brzenk match, you got to watch 15 minutes of him talking about how he pulled Devon, he pulled John, and how he. Jesus, I can't watch it. But you'd have to tell me what the matches are on the card. I'm sure I've heard that those matches are coming, but yeah, man, you would look good on the table with Paul. You would look like the supermodel versus the Dollar Tree version. Am I the Dollar Tree version? Yeah, he's really good at stabbing people, I hear. I don't necessarily want to get stabbed by Paul. That doesn't sound like something that's very fun. Brzenk versus Corey. I like Corey at it. I do. Evan, what's stronger, your liver or your pronator? Definitely my liver. My pronators aren't even visible. It's kind of there. If I pull my skin tight, you can see it kind of. OnlyFans ain't cool. You'll have dudes checking you out. So what? They pay me. Sorry I'm late. Is this more love from Monster Michael Todd by Evan? Monster Michael Todd ducked a match with me, took my belt from the guy I just beat 3-0, then won't take the match with me. Said he wants to set the match up with me for money, and then he goes around talking shit, saying I'm not at the level. Like, he pisses me off. Jobber Zick versus Corey. Yeah, I like Corey at that match, actually. Hutchins and Michael Todd. Michael Todd's probably going to win that. Yeah, I got to get past Stab Wars before I can pull my Paul Maiden. But Stab Wars is after Drunk Wars. And yeah, I offered to pull Michael Todd for beards. You know, loser shaves on stage. He said absolutely not. Rebecca wouldn't let him do it. So, I mean, if he's that much of the favorite as he says, shouldn't be an issue. Evan, just play trunk tunes and a shadow blade will appear in your hand. Trunk tunes. I don't get the reference. Has anyone ever said you look like Eggman? Lots. Eggman and Sid, the dude that just passed away from all the Rob Zombie movies. What was his name? What is the fate of the legacy ever? Fate of the legacy ever? I feel like it's going to get left at the gyro shop somewhere in the east. Well, Levon wants to retire with a perfect 6-0 super match record. So I'm hoping if he does that, you know, he'll leave the hammer with whoever wins Worlds that year or whoever wins the next top 8 or something so that it can keep moving. Star Wars ain't cool if you're on OnlyFans. Star Wars is pretty cool. Honey, I wasn't going to lose to the guy. I've never lost a beard bet match in my life. I wouldn't put it up there if I didn't know I was going to win. I got 20 pints in yesterday and a liter of vodka, Red Bull. Practice is going strong. Evan's fucked. For drunk horse? Oh, Captain Spaulding. That's the one. Yeah, babe. Sid Haig, yes. Well, Marcus, Friday night, we drank 2 bottles of Jager Bombs and Red Bull, plus about 35 pints. So I'm quite confident in my ability to drink your bitch ass under the table. And then I'm just automatically going to win choke wars because you're already going to be sleeping. Marcus Thompson, is Evan in for Whitby Super Match 3 Drunk Wars? I don't know what that is. I've never heard of it. I'm ring it here. Marcus stole Beerman's beer bill. Oh, that motherfucker. Marcus, don't steal my fucking beer bill, man. It's fucking rude. I need that shit. People, what is the beef with Bowen and Neil? Was Bowen broadcasting King of the Table footage, or was it a pirate? Well, is there beef between Bowen and Neil now? I actually haven't talked to Neil or Ryan in quite some time. Well, if you're remaking The House of a Thousand Corpses, I'll be the captain for sure. Phil, Paul Maiden, up pull Evan. Phil, Paul Maiden, up pull Evan at your event. What the fuck, Marcus? Jesus. I can't even make sense of your shit, buddy. Like, what the fuck are you trying to say here? Take your time. Think about your words in the order they're supposed to go in and make sure they get typed in that way. Marcus has been drinking and ringing that bell, acting like Jim Leahy. He's talking like Jim Leahy. He is the fucking liquor right now. Do arm wrestlers can choke as hard as jiu-jitsu black belts? I don't know. I got a pretty good choke. It gets in there pretty rough on people. I'm not a jiu-jitsu black belt, though. I've won jiu-jitsu tournaments in the black belt division, but I'm not a black belt. Yo, Beerman, who's winning? You or Mask? Which hand? Right-handed, definitely Matt. What's going on, Beer Man? What's going on, Brian? Phil Woody, UK. Evan, it's the Arm Wars after party September 10th at Whitby. You pulling Paul now. Good man for accepting. Beers are free, by the way. Holy shit. Well, this is the first time hearing of it. So I'm not pulling Paul at Arm Wars. We're doing it at the after party when my arm's already fucked. Gotcha. Dennis has been working on a comeback for a while. He's been training for like, a year and a half now again. There's only one match for him. Like, I can't see Dennis really coming back unless he's going for Levon left-handed. That's the only one I want to see him do. Oh, not good. My Shimoza arm third Dan. Dude, it's judo. Nobody gives a shit. It's useless. You think once we get all drunked up, we're going to be like, hey, you guys want to go put on a gi and wrestle? No, your judo will not work. You're just going to get picked up and thrown over my head. Devon would be tiny. Oh, God. HO1KC. I have no idea what HO1KC is. Where's David? Who's David? I don't see David talking. David. Marcus Toro. Oh, Marcus is fucking hammered. He's always fucking hammered. Problem is, when Marcus wants to do this fucking drinking challenge with me, yeah, Marcus drinks a lot. He's always fucking drunk. That doesn't mean he can drink a lot. He just gets hammered to shit. There's no way he's out drinking me. House of 1,000 Corpses. 1K corpses. That makes sense. I haven't seen that movie in so long, but it would be cool to do something like that. Evan, yes, Neil said Bowen wasn't on the fix because Bowen is upset with meal raiders. What it is, all he knows what it is. The rest of us have no clue. Oh. I did watch the fights last night. Carolyn, I hope you're retyping that. I need no-gi from streets of Belfast. Fuck Belfast. Fuck a Bell End. You're from Ireland, man. There's nobody any good in Ireland. Not a fucking judo. I could play Otis. Oh, that's a scraggly motherfucker. Evan, yes. Neil says Bowen wasn't on the fix because Bowen is upset with Neil. We don't know why. Ozzy knows. Ray's knows. I don't know. Maybe I should ask them. But sounds like Bowen's got his panties in a bunch there. He should probably sack up. Oh, the fights last night were good. Yeah, the clown dude, Sid Haig, the Captain Spaulding. I could totally look like him a lot. Would you make a prelim Pedro eye poke against O'Malley? Well, it was O'Malley's eye poke after a dick kick. I don't know. Dude wasn't able to land a single punch. He landed a couple of kicks. Half of them were checked. O'Malley's distance, range, and speed were too much for him. I think he took that eye poke and just wanted to get the fuck out of there. That's why he was trying to say it was 2 in a row and blah, blah, blah. He can't see. That eye poke wasn't that bad. But then again, it's your eye. If a fucking fingernail touches it, scratches it, you literally can't see. There's no reason you should be fighting a fucking anybody in that level. Like, if you can't fucking see, it's fucking stupid. But I really do hate eye pokes in the UFC. It fucking ruins a lot of good fights. I did not see Nate Diaz slap the full send reporter. Where did that happen? I would love to see this. Mad about the Bill Collins video criticism, apparently. Who's mad? Ryan's mad about it, or Neil's mad about Neil's mad about Ryan's video and the Bill Collins criticism. Oh, definitely. Some people just can't help themselves. Where did Schmo say? Neil isn't the guy I'd want on my bad side if I'm trying to make it in the arm wrestling world. I love Neil. Neil's awesome. But I mean, Ryan's pretty well made it in the arm wrestling world. He doesn't need Neil to prop him up. But what's up, babe? Oh, well, thank you. See, I don't need my bell. The wife's upstairs just watching the show, and she notices my beer goes empty. She grabs me more. What a sweetheart. It's just empty back there. Mad about Bill Collins. I'll have to watch that video to see what's going on with that. Thank you, baby. Nate Diaz clapped him good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that. Next best match for Levon. If Levon's left hand wasn't fucked, I would say him and Saplinkov. Hopefully it gets all healed up and he can go. Right-handed, I mean, any of the top guys, it's still going to be something to watch, but I'd imagine he's not going to be pulling again for a little bit. Can't imagine Bowen upsetting anyone. Whatever. You didn't Max Holloway complaining dude had blood flowing out his eye for 3 rounds. He took it like a man and stayed and banged. Yeah, that gash on Holloway's fucking face was nasty. Jesus, that was deep. They criticized it on That's a Good Wife. Yeah, she's amazing. They criticized it on Neil's show at some point, and Ryan got butthurt. Oh, let him get butthurt. Jesus Christ, you're a public figure. Everything you do is open for criticism. Max Holloway, tough fucking dude, man. That's a long time to get beat on like that. That's the link for the slap. I don't see a link anywhere. Brutal cut. Yeah, it was fucking rough. Does anybody watch Bowen's footage? Did he have King of the Table footage up before it was released? And his sub story was that pre-King of the Table just to carry favor. I don't know. Like I said, I don't watch Bowen's YouTube too carefully. Like every now and then he'll put a video up with a topic that I'm interested in, but for the most part, no. Seen that crazy tall guy from House of Corpses in person. Visually crazy. Thought I was tripping out. Voice was so deep too. I don't remember the movie, so I don't know who that is. It's been a long time since I've seen it. Devon at 240 versus Hermes. What build up and war? Much more competitive than Devon versus Levon. Yeah, not when Hermes is 300 and Devon's 240. I don't like it so much. Dude put out some tweets hating on his boy, and I don't think Nate is too fond of O'Malley. So Nate smacked the mic and hit that. Who did Nate smack? Love seeing Strickland get smoked. I love Strickland. The guy's a fucking complete nutbag. He's hilarious. Valley, what's going on, buddy? Monkey saying, there's no way I'm gonna. Oh, I need to crack my thumb. It's bugging the fuck out of me. I don't know if Strickland's game plan was just terrible. I think it was all good until he fucking got hit that once. But yeah, you should definitely have been trying to pin that dude up against the fence and tire him out, take some snap out of that, get him to the ground. He's only been doing MMA for 2 years, and he's a world elite level fucking kickboxer. Why the fuck would you stand in front of him vertically with your head back? Anytime you're leaning back, your chin's tilted. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, the full send reporter. That's who Nate smacked. What does that have to do with O'Malley, though? I don't understand. That's tiny. Devon's roll. Oh, okay. That's what you're saying. I understand now. I tried to send a link. No, it's not working. You're not able to send links unless you've got a wrench into the chat, I don't think. Strickland ran into the wrong guy. Izzy might be in trouble with Pereira. I don't know, man. Yeah, Izzy got knocked the fuck out when they fought in kickboxing. But I don't know. Izzy's gotten a lot better, and Izzy is a full-rounded mixed martial artist. if they do that fight, I hope they do it soon for Izzy's sake. But I'd kind of like to see Pereira fucking just crushing everybody. When's your next match or next tournament? I'm supposed to be pulling next weekend against JP Wapachi, giant Cree dude from Namaska. He's supposed to be coming down to Ottawa next weekend. So we got Alan's wedding, do the super match there. I mean, he challenged me for the fucking $2,000. So I just like to see what's going on. Yes, Jessica and Devon's Forum, wild site. What? Am I missing something here? Probably. I lose track of a lot of things in here. Matthew McGrory, the actor Tiny from, I don't know who that is. Matthew McGrory. Seeing how he got KO'd, he's lucky Orlando Sanchez didn't put hands on him when he got butthurt about getting mirror locked. Yeah, Orlando is a fucking badass motherfucker. I don't know how good his MMA was. I don't think he'd want to be standing in front of Strickland too much. Strickland's fucking, he's a tough dude, man. Like, that shot he got hit with, the accuracy of that hook landing right on the tip of the chin like that. And when he was going down and on his way back up and moving like that, that's follow-up straight right to land directly on that chin again. Super impressive, Pereira is. I have an interesting thumbnail. No, I'm pretty sure that's the swimming pool from out in Alberta when we were doing the live with Chance. Nate slap vid. Oh, I don't know if I should watch this while I'm live because there's like, nope, that's not gonna work. Yeah, fuck. Hopefully we're still going live here because whenever I close that, it might have fucked things up, but I didn't mean to close it. I clicked on a link. I'm gonna have to watch it afterwards. So I can watch it on my phone. We'll talk to you guys, I guess. Let's see. Come down to Cali or Vegas. I would love to go to both Cali and Vegas. The wife and I definitely want to go to Cali at some point because oh yeah, awesome. There. DF sent me the fucking, where's the slap here? Oh, he just knocked his hat off. He didn't even hit him. I don't even know if that counts. Is that really slapping somebody? We slapped him like, I just knocked his hat off. That's fuck all. I don't see what anybody's complaining about there. Pereira's an awesome striker, and he's from Brazil, so he's probably going the ground. No, he was never a fucking ground guy. He didn't do any ground when he was just kickboxing. So, yeah, I don't think he's only 2 years full cross training. Pereira knocked Dizzy out kickboxing, beat him in a decision once in the UFC. Or beat him in a decision once, and the UFC wants to match him up again. Of course they do. Of course they do. It's a great storyline. Does for, yeah, I can't watch that link through here. Just it fucks up my stream. Strickland is tough. He got KO by a straight jet. Dude, the left hook from Pereira is fucking knocking out anybody. The fact that he didn't go to sleep with the way that fucking thing touched his chin. Yeah, I think that's a tough dude. That hot tub is still bubbling with Razor's puke. No, he didn't puke in the tub. It was behind. Oh, I choked the shit out of Nate. He fucking touched me like that. No, Nate's fucking probably not getting choked by me. Yeah, but you know the reporter felt dumb though. Oh, the reporter's a fucking asshole. Like, don't piss off the Diaz boys and then stand in front of them smiling about it. They'll do something. If I had a thumbs, I'd give it 3 thumbs down. What? 3 thumbs down for what? You need to give context when you say something like that. I got too many chats and I drink too much, so I forget everything. Izzy was technically dominant in their kickboxing match, but he just got caught with that crazy power. But basically the same left hook that fucking put this dude out. Cobra Brazink, what's up, buddy? Marcus, battery died as quick as Evan will at Drunk Wars. Oh, get off it, Marcus. Izzy was beating Pereira up until he got knocked out, so it might end up like the Cannonier fight. I don't know. It looked like Cannonier almost finished that fight. Like those last 60 seconds, I think he was actually fairly close to getting it done. He hit those 2 straight rights in that knee. I thought it was close. Marcus Thompson, Evan never tasted a real beer before. I assure you that is not true. We had a guy, fuck, I can't remember his name, but he played rugby for the Brits on their national team. Fuck, what's his name? Anyways, he ended up living fairly close to me out in this fucking small little shithole fucking part of the world. And I shingled his roof. And after doing the repair, fixing up his roof there, when we got finished, he's like, oh, you boys look like you're exhausted. That's hard work. Would you like to come in for a beer, he says. Well, fucking absolutely. I would love to come in for a beer. So we go in for a beer. He brings out, I don't know, a dozen different beers. There was me and my older brother. And he asked us each to pick one. Well, fuck, I've never heard of any of these beers. How am I supposed to know? So he starts telling you a little bit about each one of them. I'm like, well, I want to drink them all. So he takes the beers. He actually had a beer oven. Takes your beer and he fucking pours it and then he puts it in the oven and heats it up. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I just got off a fucking hot ass roof. Why are you heating up the beer? I want that shit cold. And he's like, no, it's not how you drink real beer. I'm like, oh, okay. Apparently we're not drinking cold beer. We're going to drink fucking warmed up beer. But it was really good. Thick though. Thick motherfuckers. Cannonier just needs to let his hands go. He likes to counter strike, and that's not just against Izzy. Yeah, anytime somebody does something and they make a little bit of a mistake, it's a lot easier to hit them for it. Counter striking is a great way to do things. If you know, yeah. No, I probably had about. I think I drank like 8 out of the 10 or something because my brother was driving, but they were all tasty. One of them was real fucking hopsy that I didn't care for a whole lot. Cannonier is nowhere close to elite. He is good, but he'll never hold the title. Dude, Cannonier is 1 punch away from winning that title on that fight. Yeah, it wasn't a microwave, but it was a fucking like stove for beer. Like, fuck, I would have thought, you know, cold beer is way better. I do like a nice cold beer. But when you're talking those thick, heavy beers, they're pretty good warm. Well, I don't know if he was necessarily British, but I couldn't understand half what he said. I assume he's somewhere over there. I don't understand anything that Fox says. So maybe he was Scottish. Maybe he was Irish. I don't know. I don't understand what any of those fuckers say. They need to learn how to speak English. What the fuck is Pims? Yeah, I'm not a warm beer guy either, but I've done some reading up on it to like, why the fuck is this guy heating up beer? But Evan, do you think Izzy will be like Lyoto? Once someone beats him and lays him out to foundation, he'll start losing regularly, whenever that may be. Well, I think everybody's kind of like that when they're the top guy. Once they lose it, chances are it may not just be because somebody figured out a way to do it and everybody else is going to be able to emulate that. that's kind of way back, even before Leoto days, that was happening. Nowadays, generally, when a guy is that much better than everybody else, and they end up losing, and then they lose regularly, I think they lost their battle to Father Time, not necessarily their opponents. And then it just keeps happening from there. They're not as good as they used to be. When you're that level, like that world elite level, you are the best in the world. If you don't have every single piece put together properly, you're fucked. You only need to lose one of those things, and all of a sudden everything just falls apart. That chain breaks. The chain's only as strong as its weakest link, and if you lose one of them, and it just happens to everybody. Yeah, I'm 1 foot away from making the NBA. You only get so many chances before you're in Bellator or PFL. Well, that's true. All you have to do is fucking make the UFC money and you'll stay for a while. Never heard of a beer oven before. I think Evan was pissed. Oh, I was dead sober when it happened. I was a little pissed off when he pulled out a fucking oven after a hot day on a roof, but the beer was still good. The house is air conditioned, so it was all right. Okay, so Alex Pereira trains with Glover Teixeira and can grapple, but I don't think he's a black belt, but he's probably better than most if he's rolling with real ones. Yeah, you spent 2 years with Glover Teixeira. You're probably going to be pretty good. But you're not going to be a guy that's been doing it for 10, 15 years yet. And very few people can get to that level of grappling within 2 years. Like, there's been guys that have done it, like BJ Penn, within 2 years of grappling as like a 20-year-old won the world championships. But that's a very few. And generally, you don't have anybody that is going to be able to do that if they've already spent that many years working on their striking to get to that level. It's the guy's a freak. I'm not saying he can't do it, but I don't think he will do it. Now, I know Glover has talked quite highly about how far he's come in those 2 years, and it's incredible how strong the dude is. But who knows? Marks most of the day, yes, but drink clear liquids as well. Thank God. The only clear liquids I drink is rum. How long did it take to grow that beard? This is about 1.5 years, I guess. It's about 1.5 inches above my belly button when it's wet. Frank, buddy, been wondering where you were. Update: there's beef with Bowen and Neal. We didn't know the story. High five. I think Bowen and Neal should fight about it. Kyle Hutchison was on Paul Maiden show tonight. He back fighting. Needs a match at Arm Wars. Kyle Hutchinson, really? I'll guarantee the beers in Whitby will be chilled and awesome. Marcus Thompson bringing proper beer. Guinness. No, I'm not in for Guinness. I'll end up full. Unless I'm allowed to puke between beers, we ain't doing Guinness. I prefer to drink my beers, not chew them. Just can't compete at the highest level near 40 unless you're on roids. Well, that depends on the sport. Where did I lose off here? Kevin Looms. Oh no, my ears are burning. Izzy had over 100 kickboxing fights. I think if anyone is going to do it, it's going to be an elite wrestler. I've never seen elite wrestlers really try it. I mean, Blachowicz fucking out wrestled the shit out of him, and he's not a great wrestler. He's just considerably bigger. Oh, it's my Russian vodka in my Mike Ditka voice. I haven't seen Devin's new training philosophy. Give me 1 sec here, guys. Oh, that's disgusting. Mustaches. Gross. Here are you. Fuck. Fucking allergies. So we actually spent all day. Today's actually a rough day for me. It was my dearly departed best friend's birthday today. So we went down to hang out with him a little bit at his gravesite. And it's a beautiful fucking cemetery, but there's an awful lot of fucking trees and flowers and shit, and I don't get so great with pollen. Yeah. Very bittersweet, you know, having a great time on a sad day, but that's how life goes sometimes. Devon's new training philosophy, not a clue. Phil, I bring Guinness, whiskey, light beers for Evan. I'm in for the whiskey and the beers. Light beers are cool. I mean, I just drink more of them, but Guinness, I'll get full. How did it feel when you beat Devon years ago? I've beaten Devon lots of times. It depends on which time. Never in a real match, though. What's up, babe? He almost slipped up. He almost queen liquids. Queen liquids. I drink the queen's liquids. Well, don't get mad, honey. She's a queen.
So dirty.
She's a queen.
Okay.
Then they pay me that fucking be quiet money.
We need that.
Or kill me. Whatever. Do I think an actual gorilla could give Levon a match? Thinking about training one. According to Damon Ransom, no, an actual gorilla is not even as strong as an actual man. The only reason that they're stronger than people is because they're bigger than people. If you had a 600-pound gorilla and a 600-pound man that was built the same as that gorilla, the man would be stronger. What's the point between a match between Brezink and Cobra when we have Cobra Brezink? Wow, that's when Cobra and Brezink had a baby. All I want to know is who's the dad. Because when your name is Cobra Brezink, he's taking the surname of Brezink, so it seems like Brezink's the daddy, and that makes me look nowhere near as highly up to Cobra if he was the mummy. I almost said queer liquids. I did almost say queer liquids. I have not drank in a queer's liquids. Although with the word queer meaning strange, I have drank some very strange things. Like all the Screamer Burgoynes and the Twisted Burgoynes. I accidentally drank my own pee the other night.
Oh my God.
Tim Bresnan thinks that's hilarious. He doesn't know why you're with a guy that would drink his own pee. He thinks you're way too cute to be with me. I agree with him, but I'm glad you're
here.
No, I was gonna say something about why you don't. Never mind. You want to message Uncle Chuck for him? Let him know that I'm live. I can't answer right now.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
You open your things so I can do some beers. My phone's upstairs.
Well, here you could just answer the phone. Blue ball serving right now. Never tasted. Warm rum.
Evan's online right now.
Bowen versus Neil. My money's on Neil. My money would be on Bowen.
That's okay.
I had to Google it. Ooh, I'm probably way down on this chat. Oh, is Uncle Chuck calling to just narc me out about seeing me driving around with another chick today?
Pardon me? Oh, no. Evan said that you seen him driving around with another chick today? He's like, no.
Narc. Surprised Neil didn't make a bigger deal about Ryan spoiling the RVJ Sasha match as soon as it finished.
Oh, my God. Was it Jess?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was right when we left here.
That's funny. Yeah.
Evan, bad call. Sorry. Oh, man. I'm so far behind in the chat. This is tough now. Kid Bo Nickel is going to be something special. Probably. That dude's awesome.
That's hilarious. Yeah, that's like my sister there.
Good to remember, celebrate your friend's life. Yeah, no. Fraser was an awesome dude. He lived with me for years. Pretty sure that motherfucker haunts my house still. What an idiot. Love that guy. Money Slam, $15 to shotgun a beer. I mean, I could shotgun a beer, but shotgunning always makes a mess of my computer. And I get my keys all sticky. I like chugging beer better because I don't make a mess. And to shotgun, I have to open it way over here so that I don't spray the computer. And I don't like opening a beer not visible because, you know, tampering's available when you're off screen. So, I mean, I'll do it, but not for 15, you cheap prick. In your opinion, Devon's training methods are pre-surgery better compared? Dude, if you knew what kind of fucking pre-surgery training Devon used to do back in the day, fucking ridiculous. So, actually, when I was in college, one of my professors used to be in the army with Devon and arm wrestled with him like while he was stationed here. And they used to do some of the dumbest shit ever. So they rigged up this handle. Speaking of handles, I'll get to that in a second. They rigged up this handle and like tied a rope to these weights. And then one guy would hold on to this handle and the other guy would just push the weights off the table and they'd have to catch it. And that's how they developed that stopping power to catch. Oh my God, that is fucking retarded. That kind of crushing impact non-stop like that. So dumb. Devon actually attributes his first fucking elbow surgery to doing that kind of dumbass training when he was young and they just didn't know any better. So all of those pre-surgery training methods were fucking stupid. Evan, I'll list some UK beer options for you, yay or nay. I mean, you can list them, but I probably haven't heard of them, buddy. Oh, Lance Armstrong cannot beat Levon. That's just ridiculous. He's only got one ball. Michelob Ultra. I drank a couple of those today. So I got a chance, Marcus. King of the Table 4 proved was which set of rules is better for the viewer and entertainment. Yeah, I think rules should definitely be leaning more towards growth of sport versus purity. Yeah. Here's my thing. I think if you're the best in the world at something, you should be paid like you're the best in the world at something. There's no way you should be the best in the world at anything and not be able to make a living at it. And I don't care what it is. I mean, there's some dumb shit out there, but if you're the best in the world at it, you should be able to make money doing it. Arm wrestling is one of those things that maybe it's just because I love arm wrestling. I just feel when you get to that very highest level, the best in the fucking world, you should make not only be able to make a living at it, you should make a good living at it and be able to retire like you do in other sports. I think arm wrestling is one of those manliest sports in the world. I understand why it's so shitty to watch for people that don't arm wrestle, but yeah, I think all rule sets should kind of gravitate towards growing the sport so that we can get there as a whole. Devon Saganishvili would beat Cobra Brzezinski. Yeah. Carling, Black Label, lager. Look, I've drank Carling. I've drank Black Label. They both taste like piss. Black Label actually tastes like moose piss. My grandfather used to drink Black Label, and that's all he drank. And they were always warm, piss warm, because nobody would drink his beer when they came over to visit him. He would sit out in the sun on his front porch on his rocking chair all day, drinking his fucking warm ass Black Label. And that's why he said that's what he drank. So nobody would drink it. First time I ever drank Black Label, I think it was 14 or 15 years old. And it was the night after my older brother's girlfriend's birthday party. We got fucking hammered. I ended up passing out in front of somebody's tent somewhere. Fantastic, honey. Sorry, guys, I got distracted. Yeah, first time I drank that Black Label. So the next morning, everybody's all hungover, like, fuck, there's some of these beers here. We found, people fucked off from the party, and there's some leftover beers. And Black Label, like, hey, Evan, you want one of these? Sure, okay, I'll have a beer. I have a beer. And I'm like fucking hungover. I'm like 15 years old. Didn't know how to deal with a hangover. Well, clearly I did. I said, yes. I had the beer. I'm like, oh my God, this tastes so bad. I don't want to taste it, but I want to drink it. So I chugged it. And then everybody else was like, holy shit, this kid can fucking chug a beer. So I realized, holy fuck, I'm good at something. I like this. So they gave me another one. Like, hey, chug this thing. Let's see what happens. Sure enough, I just kept chugging these fucking Black Labels and drunk as fuck. But yeah, shitty tasting beer teaches people how to chug real good. Where am I in this chat? You have the best live answer every question. Much appreciated, bro. Well, thank you. I do what I can. 6 foot 180. What are you talking about? We know your keys aren't sticky from the beer, bro. No, I won't watch porn on my laptop because I need that for the YouTube stuff. So I only watch porn on my phone. John Smith's Smooth Bitter. Never heard of it. I have definitely drank Wildcat and Wildcat Strong. I had an aunt that always drank fucking Wildcat. It was fucking hilarious. She loved that stuff. And they had the coolest bottle caps. When I was a little kid, I used to take all these different bottle caps. I took my hat, all the beer tabs, I ripped them off when I'm done my beer. But back then, I used to rip them off. We had this, I don't remember which kind of pop it was, but it had a different size of beer tab kind of thing. So I ripped them all off of that certain kind of pop. So then on my hat, my old Maple Leafs hat, I would take all of these different types of beer caps and you put the beer cap onto the hat and then you shove the bottle cap into the cap or the tab into the cap into that bottle cap. It'd like lock right in. So I had all of these different beer caps all over my hat. I love the Wildcat ones though, because they were the coolest looking with the. We all love Cougars. Daniel, I sent 15 euro. YouTube would send in the FBI in. They have college in Canada? Yes, they have colleges in Canada. Heck, we're all dumb and still don't know better. Mike, I wish I had relevance to what you were saying. Yes, I've had Foster's. Someone get Cobra on here. Fuck Cobra. That one beer I hate. Yeah, I've had lots of Stella. Not a fan. It's got this weird silky texture to it. It's fucked up. I end up hammered as fuck if I'm drinking Stella just because I don't like the aftertaste, so I just keep drinking. Oh, that's good stuff. Haven't drank since 2008, but I know Evan loves anything French. Evan loves anything with alcohol. Brown ale brings back memories. Mark's in-laws brought. I don't do tequila, though. I won't do it. I don't drink sour mash either. Today I did just because that's what my boy always drank. So twice a year, I will have one shot of Jack Daniels, but only on his anniversary and his birthday, and that's it. Outside of that, I will never drink Jack Daniels or any other sour mash. I get punchy, as in I punch people. I feel like WAL rule system has. Yeah, WAL is great for the fans for that. I'm bringing Evan a bottle of Buckfast. What the fuck is Buckfast? For that to happen, the rules must change in order to. Oh, I am way behind in this chat. Yeah, Labatt Wildcat definitely drank that. Where the fuck did I go in this chat? Ooh, I'm not that far down. Not that far down. I'm bringing, yeah, there we go. What do you think about setting up a handle or strap to release pressure after you press a button to develop more? What? No. Impacts are terrible. Don't do it. Don't take impacts unnecessarily. It is bad for your joints. Turbo Dog is the worst beer. No, the worst beer I've ever had. I'm not sure which one's worse. So remind me about handles and worst beer once I catch up. I want to do sideways Porter Hotel near got choked out. Wow, fuck! If you're getting drunk enough to get choked out without me there, you're definitely getting drunk and choked out with me there. Leftover piss bottle beer. Yeah, well, that happens from time to time. Newest music video, shake your ass, smoke your grass. I would love to watch this video. No, I haven't seen it yet. I was worried about Porter's almost funded burial. When Aaron wants a question, it reduces number of super chats. When answering every question, yeah, well, I'm not doing this to get super chats. I do this because I like hanging out with you guys. I just happen to get a few every night, and that's cool too. I enjoy doing this shit, man. Like anybody that was on Ozzy's channel, when he went through the whole spiel about super chats and he doesn't want to be begging for money, I'm just saying, like, I just enjoy doing this shit. That piss has some high alcohol content. Yeah, it actually tasted like beer still. All these new bottles of water you guys are talking about? Nope. Only 6 likes. What the fuck? Is 6 likes? That's amazing. We actually have more of you. Anyways. Everyone's too drunk to remember. Like, remind me, give Evans Stella. I've drank Stella. Lots of Stella. Okay. 1 sec. Got to piss. Be right back. Where are we here? Captain Bucky. Was worried about Porter's almost very bare question reduces super chats. Yeah, I don't really care. I mean, super chats are cool. I do appreciate it. Yeah, I caught that. BJ's whipped cream. What the fuck? I mean, who doesn't want a BJ with whipped cream? I mean, we'll take it without, but whatever. Evan drinks Dosakis. I may have had 3 or 4 Dosakis in my life. I actually don't even remember what they taste like. Frank was 10 pints down, first 2 hours, no kids, worry about it. Was heaven. That's a good way to go. I watched a first-time drinker drink about 20 in the first 2 hours. Oh my God, did that go poorly? Okay, so Handles and Worst beer. Again, I had to pee, so back to ketchup. But remind me again and like real soon. Frank, good job. Couldn't punch his way out of a paper bag. We should pretend you're the paper bag, Marcus. We'll see how that goes for you. When did my life reduce to this? Yeah, who watches this shit at 2 a.m.? You are not making good choices in life. I was trying to go easy on Evan tonight. Was a bit of a dick last live. Frank, I need you to understand this. And I mean this. I do. If you were a dick to me on the last live, I have no memory of it. You were a dick to me on Aussies when you fucking timed me out, you prick. But outside of that, nope. Frank, the in-laws giving you new outlook. Be nice. No, being nice is for pussies. Alan did not go to Winnipeg. He's way too busy getting ready for his wedding next weekend. Oh shit, I gotta be in that wedding next weekend. Oh man. I will not be on Thursday. Phil, need to get used time zone for your trip. Evan, did Uncle John? I didn't see if Uncle John did any good. I have people in Winnipeg that sent me my team's matches, but that's it. Frank B, shoulder locked in lock. Do not shoulder lock me ever. That's terrible. When Evan pees, it burns. No, it doesn't. Only after fucking hanging out smoking meth and banging your mom. Handles and beers. Handles and beers. Gotcha. Okay, so handles. We got these bad boys. These things are awesome. Oh, lighting, camera, that's the fuck off. But we got that OVHH right there in there. These things are awesome. And this handle, I don't know if you can see how clearly those holes go, but there's two different settings for where you can put the pin through. So how much actual resistance you're going to get. If some people, I mean, you can always adjust your weight for how much cupping you want, but having the option to put that pin out further, you can really have that pressure out on your fingers and not just have more weight into your hand. So these new OVHH handles are fucking awesome. I actually had them there just to show you guys. And worst beer I ever had. We'll get right back to that. I don't want to get too far behind the chat. Marcus, shoulders will be broken. Yeah, I'm not a fan of fucking shoulder locks, man. My shoulders suck. They are super fucked. Daniel looks weak. If Nano beats Daniel, you will smashy cruise. Yeah, if fucking Nano goes and picks on my fucking favorite meth head hillbilly lumberjack, I'll fucking go down there and put a bit whooping on that bitch. Yeah, I'm gonna have sweaty balls in a fucking tux at Alan's wedding. It's gonna be an awesome time. And then I gotta arm wrestle this giant fucking Cree dude for like $2,000. When will you be live next? And do you have any merch? As far as merch, yeah, we got those t-shirts, we got those handles, we got whatever, man. We got lots of shit. Hell, we even got fucking high hooker koozies for your beers, you know? I don't use them because I drink them too fast. It doesn't matter. Jerry versus Gennady. Yeah, I can't wait to see that. Probably go with Jerry, though. Yeah, those handles are awesome. Marcus Thompson, for not asking for super chat, here a super chat. Get the practice in. Thank you, Marcus. I do appreciate your drunkenness. I just wish I could understand what you said half the time. And I have a feeling it's going to be even worse in person. If you're so fucked up that you type with an accent, there's no way I'm going to understand a goddamn word you're going to say. Funny thing, I was, yeah, Devon's Forum. You can contact me on Facebook if you want to buy some handles. We can get those shipped out to you for sure. I actually got drunk with a couple of guys from Belfast. And I've been drinking with these guys for like an hour. And we go outside for a smoke, and then these guys started seeming really weird. I thought they were hitting on me. I'm pretty sure they were hitting on me, but maybe they were doing it all night. I just didn't notice. Like, they just seemed like people to drink with. And then it started getting weird. And then my buddy pointed out, he's like, man, you Irish folks are fucked up. Like, what's going on here? Turns out they were from fucking Belfast. I had no idea that they even had fucking accents. I was so fucking drunk. But as soon as I heard that they're from Belfast, I was like, wait, these guys are Irish? I didn't hear an accent. Then I listened to them talk, and now I can't understand a fucking word they say. Their accent was so bad. So either everybody was fucking with me, or I can outdrink an accent if nobody tells me ahead of time. I don't know. Worst beer. Hold on. Where can I get a BBBC merch? What the fuck is BBBC merch? That's I don't even want to answer that. Marcus, let the liquor do the talking. 97 smash. Evan, me, or Uncle John can translate. Someone's gonna have to. You're also gonna have to translate fucking everything that Fox 8 Ball says. So, worst beer I ever drank. I got two, and I don't know which one's worse because they were years apart. So, 18 years old, I got expelled from high school. That's kind of a funny story on its own. Either way, I ended up having to take alternative schooling. I wasn't allowed in an actual high school anymore. When they found out that I have a job, like, oh, like, could you be working full time if you weren't doing school? I said, well, yeah, I work evenings and weekends. It's hard to work on the evenings. Everybody works during the day. So I leave school at 3 and I only get to work till 4:30 or 5. But yeah, I could definitely work all day if I wasn't in school. Oh, well, if you're doing this schooling, you don't have to be here every day if you're at work. We'll give you credits for you'll graduate by going to work. So wait, so you're going to tell me that instead of hanging out with these dipshits in high school, that I'm like 12 years older than everybody because I was like 40 before I graduated. You're going to let me go to work where I get paid. And that's awesome. Well, as soon as the bosses found out that I was graduating because of this, they took advantage of that. And my pay got cut way the fuck down. They were dicks. So I needed to figure out how to get drunk for cheap. Because the pricks stopped paying me as soon as I actually made less money working all day, every day than I did just the evenings because they're dicks. Either way, I needed to figure out how to drink for fucking cheap because I had less money now. So we went into the liquor store and the big old 40 ounces of beer. And we would look for the ones with the highest alcohol content for the lowest price tag. And, I was pretty good at math, so we figured out this math. What the fuck is this? Oh, no. Sorry, guys. Thing popped up on the screen. It asked me if I wanted to add an ad. I tried to close it, but apparently I put an ad in the middle of my goddamn show. Sorry, guys. So strongest beer for the cheapest, figured out the math on it. And this one beer called Bull Max, it was like 14% alcohol. I don't remember the price tag on it, but you could get hammered drunk for $12. So we did. But holy shit. This was one of those fucking beers, and because of the way the bottle is, you couldn't just chug the whole bottle. You'll fucking puke. It was so fucking bad. We'd have to put it into glasses, and then plug your nose, chug this fucking thing back and try to hold it in. If you made it for a few minutes, okay, give me another one. And Bull Max was fucking terrible. I don't know if that's even a beer anymore. It shouldn't be. That shit was fucking gross. The other one is still a beer. It was called La Fin du Monde. So my brother was dating this French girl. And I never heard of this, but it's a French beer from some craft brewery or whatever. But this is way back when craft breweries weren't even a thing. But they did have it for sale at the liquor store in Ontario. And it was 21% alcohol for a fucking bottle of this shit. Again, the big bottles. Or no, we could only get it in 6-packs. That's right. It had this weird, shiny fucking label. La Fin du Monde. Yeah, translated, it means the end of the world. And it's a fucking pumpkin beer. I don't like pumpkin spice bullshit, nothing. But I did like the idea of a 21% alcohol beer. So we crushed a few of those. Absolutely fucking terrible. It tasted like rotten fucking pumpkins, but oh my God, did you get drunk? All right. After that, back to the chat. Fix, yada, yada, John, blah, 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 blah. Ryan to beer. I want it all dark and moody, like lock, stock, 2 smoking barrels. You forgot the and. Lock, stock, and 2 smoking barrels. I love lock, stock, and 2 smoking barrels. And snatch. and the gentleman. I think Guy Ritchie's fucking awesome. He makes some great shit. Evan, who would win between Derek versus SB and Derek versus Kudeka? So I'm assuming you're saying Derek versus Kudeka right and Derek versus SB left. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think any of those dudes will beat Pork Chop in a hook. I think Alex would be the most likely to keep it out of a hook. So Alex over Pork Chop. And Alex Alex ran through SB, but that was through the hand. So SB's hand wasn't enough to stop Pork Chop's hook, but Alex's was more than, I'd say Alex left-handed, right-handed, he fucking tore SB's arm, and SB's not a right-handed guy. I don't know about, I'm going to go with SB over Derek left. Currently, I'll have to take Alex over Derek right, but I'd love to see it. Mike Smith, Beer and me are currently not the best of friends after Alan Stagg. Like, still friends. Mike, you got way too fucking drunk, way too fucking early. We had to get your wife to do everything because you were too drunk to fucking help anybody. And then you went to bed early. It's a good thing I was there to actually drink at Alan Stagg and Doe so they could make some money. Mike, Alan Stagg brought the party to a halt. Alan Stagg was a party. It just took forever for me to get drunk. I accidentally did like a 3.5 hour live where I drank like 40 fucking pints the night before Alan Stagg and Doe. And I showed up in the morning. I was still drunk when I got there. And I started drinking, and 4 hours, 5 hours in, I'm like, I can't get drunk. It was just hard to do. Not until we got those Jager bombs out. Then I got caught up. Frank need good angles. Me choke Evan out. I want that slow motion. Marcus, I'm gonna fuck you up. The only reason I'm even gonna let go is because you pay me. Otherwise, I'd go fucking Paul Harris on you and just like hang on forever. Hey, Mike, is Sarah still mad that I stole your car or stole her car? I want to know. You took my side-by-side away from me, so I had to steal the car to go get beer. Yeah, I was drinking the moonshine and the Jager bombs. That's where I finally started getting drunk. But Mike Smith, seriously, is Sarah still upset about me stealing her car? I didn't mean to steal her car. I just needed beer. My bad. Look, it's not even a real party till somebody steals a car anyways, so some people have no sense of ha-ha. Frank, Neil be like, I don't know them boys. Evan's form, someone side by side, multi-angle. Evan, I don't have a good side. Yeah, so don't worry about that. Marcus, Neil better make small penis joke or I'll be disappointed. Well, if he sees me naked, he will. Evan, sorry if I missed any news on Uncle John's matches. I didn't see anything for Uncle John. Mike, bet Evan brought his beer. No. We were buying beer out of a trailer all day. It was great. You do have the Babalu Sobral tattoos going on. Wouldn't surprise me if you held a choke and didn't let go. Not Babalu. Rusamir Falharis. Babalu's a badass, though. I hope eye gouging and biting is allowed at Drunk Wars, Choke Wars. Stacy Morgan. Stacy. Well, Stacy's not a big dude. Of course, he's a light beer drinker. Attaboy, Stacy. Welcome to the chat. Laugh out loud. Seriously, can somebody explain what LOL? Now, I'm pretty sure LOL means laugh out loud. But what does the other OL mean? Does that mean laugh out loud? Out loud? I don't get it. It didn't crash, so I think you might be in the clear. Hard to say without knowing for sure. That's why I didn't turn around and drive it back, because I wasn't entirely sure I could do that without issue. It was 3 o'clock in the morning. I was pretty fucking hammered. Also, I was pretty happy that I made it through that bridge without crashing at all. So, yeah, I didn't really want to try to turn around and do that bridge again. I would have, but somebody stole the keys. And then it was hard to steal a car without having the keys. Ever been to a wrestling event with no alcohol? I've been to an arm wrestling event with no alcohol. I lose immediately and go to the bar. Here's the thing. I've been to a few arm wrestling events that had no alcohol, and I always just lose right away and leave. I don't know if I'm sandbagging this and like just giving it up, intentionally losing so that I can go get beer, but I think I was trying. I tried to try, but I may have just like said, fuck this. I don't want to arm wrestle with no beer here. If I just lose, I can leave and go get beer. I should talk to a sports psychologist about this. I may have intentionally sabotaged myself every time there's no beer. It might be possible that I can arm wrestle at my full ability without beer. But I think it's cheaper just to drink beer while arm wrestling instead of hiring a sports psych. Whatever. Evan, Whitby open matches. Fox 8-Ball versus John Thompson, left and right. Jake Ward commentating. Phil Woody, 7 foot, 500 pounds left. Oh, geez. It's not for the trophy unless there's 100 grand on that 7 foot, 500 pound match. RSVP, Bowen, Statham, and Bowen, Evan. Bowen, Statham, and Bowen. Jesus Christ. Phil, you're as drunk as Marcus. Evan versus Marcus Thompson. I'm choking Marcus out before we get to that party, but I'm supposed to pull, what the fuck's the guy's name? Paul Maiden, fucking stabby fucking psycho there. I'm supposed to arm wrestle him at it. Sometimes typos. It's funny. Oh, I lost a lot of fucking chat again. Whatever. Don't care. Passed it. Yep. Uncle John MC didn't pull. I thought he pulled. I don't know. Never heard. Sex, drugs, and top rolls, baby. Top rolls is for fucking Christian Biddy's voice. Did Alan get beer trailer completed? The beer trailer was there and we were drinking out of it, so maybe. Book my campsite for the Rib Fest, bring a trailer down Friday. Oh, you're bringing the little turds? Oh, you're bringing Sarah too. Wait, I thought Sarah was the little turds. I don't know. Mike, I think you should keep the campsite, but leave the kids and the wife at home, and we could just get fucked up and have a good time there. Saves me from having to drive home. Okay, super chat here. YouTube revenue makes Ryan Bowen feel better. Always. I don't know where the always is about, unless it's about your name, in which case, probably. In which case, I think everybody should avoid Ryan Bowen's channel until he stops being a fucking whiny sack of shit. Pondering. I puff before arm wrestling. I focus. Not me. No, well, I mean, I can arm wrestle while smoking weed. At first, when I first started smoking weed, I could not. It was like I was playing a video game. But I'm used to like the old Nintendo that only had like 2 buttons on this side and the D-pad over here, and that's it. Select and start in the middle, but you only use that for the menus, not in the game, unless you had to pause it. So when I smoke weed, it's like I'm trying to play one of those games, like Super Mario Brothers 1. And then all of a sudden, you're giving me, I don't know what a new video game is that has all of the buttons and more joysticks and D-pads, and there's 87 fucking buttons on a goddamn controller now, and I don't know what any of them fucking do. So when I get stoned, I'm like trying to play an old game on a new controller, and I don't know what anything does, and I always guess wrong. But I got better at being stoned. I can still arm wrestle while stoned. I feel a little sluggish off the go. It's hard to be aggressive. It's hard to really fight somebody for anything. I know what I want, but the actual fight to secure that position isn't in me. I'm much more likely to fight somebody when I'm drinking than I am when I'm smoking. I'll tell you that. When I get to the table, I like to fight them. Smoking is not good for it. Okay. LSSR lost to the Swede. Yeah. Emil fucking dusted him. They actually wanted me as their first choice for the match left-handed down there, but I had shit on the go last weekend. It's Canada Day weekend. I got the kids this weekend. So to go there after having shit on the go last weekend and now being Canada Day weekend and I got the kids, made it really tough. Plus, next weekend I got the wedding. It was just too busy of a schedule for me to turn around and get up there to pull Emil, but I would have loved to. I'd like to go back and do it. Ever heard of New Orleans Kingfish? A hockey team from where? New Orleans. They have hockey in fucking Louisiana? F Bowen for real. Fuck. Whatever. Bowen is Bowen. So, whatever. Where are we here? You were funny. Old school games. Me too. I'm old. 52. Yeah, Brian, you are old. Neil loves Whitby. Goes off to... Fuck Neil. We got to start an F Neil. Evan Levelo, Avid. Goddamn, Carolina. You got to remember I'm drunk and I don't remember half of the things we talked about earlier. Mike Smith, I think there's a few going down. Razor, I think I'm going to be down on the Friday to weigh in. John's mustache going as well, I believe. Yeah, no, everybody said, I'm going to try to convince the entire team to go for that one. We always go. I've never not pulled a rib fest. It was rib fest that I smashed the shit out of fucking RVJ at. Who knows how Green slows him down on the table? True vet. In the match, I'm good. It's just I can do better without it. I know that. Refs love weed smokers. Chillest match. No, I still try to fight. Just I'm not very good at it. And at least when I'm drunk, I can convince them that it's the other guy doing it, not me. When I'm stoned, I can't even talk. So I just keep doing it and they get mad at me. So I just accept a bad spot. No feeling in hand fingers, but supposedly that's normal after cutting artery, forearm, muscle nerves, I guess. I almost lost my whole fucking leg. That sucked. Bowen wasn't on the fix because he was upset with Neil, probably because Neil telling him the truth. Yeah, well, Bowen can whine about shit all he wants. Stop being a pussy. Oh, I like my greens too, buddy. Fucking, don't get me wrong. I just can't compete on it, you know? Or drink. I can't drink if I'm smoking. Oh, geez. I get smoking that fucking good. All of a sudden, 8 beers and that's as bad as fucking 30. Like, I get messy real fucking quick. F Neil. Evan, what about F butt plug? Why would you fuck a butt plug? I don't know if you can actually fuck a butt plug. Isn't the butt plug there so you can pull the butt plug out to fuck where it used to be? I don't know. I'm getting confused now. Totally missed the garbage can. Badass. Yeah, I got skills. If there's no AC in Ireland, I ain't fucking going. Fuck that. Fat guys sweat too much, and I don't like sweating. It's uncomfortable. I mean, we get all drunked up. And then we get all these fucking Irish hookers, which I'm probably not going to be impressed with. And you get all sweaty, and I got to sleep in a pile of fucking sweat with no fucking AC. This is bullshit. Marcus, I don't want to hang out with you anymore if there's no AC. Independence Day fireworks, fuck yeah. Go get after that. That shit's awesome. Evan, new strain. I found cowboy cookies, strong indica, bad cookie flavor. So indicas are generally like my nighttime weed. I like sativas during the day because I don't get the munchies and I don't get too fucking stoned to talk or think or do things. But what the fuck, phone? Oh my god, my phone is fucking stupid. I can't use it. Oh, Tyler Bolza won nationals. Fuck yeah. I think, hold on, let me ask here. Left at 220. I know I give Tyler Bolzan a lot of shit, whether it's on my lives or every time I fucking see him or talk to him. But I like that guy. He is a fantastic arm wrestler. He's one of the very few guys that actually understands arm wrestling and the reasons why we do the movements that we do. And he just moved up from 198 to 220. And I think he won, nationals at 220. Who was second and third? I'll be less impressed if like it was a bunch of shit pumps there that sucked. All right here. I like to smoke before basketball and hockey games. Help me not to overthink things. Just play. Nope. I tried smoking dope before a fucking rugby game. That sucked. I'd forget to breathe sometimes. And then all of a sudden I'm like super fucking gassed. I hated it. I tried taking epinephrine. I thought it was going to be like this adrenaline rush and I was just going to crush motherfuckers. And no, my heartbeat was like fucking 240 beats per minute. And I had to like lay on the fucking side of the fucking field for the first half of the game. Sorry, coach. Not able to run yet. Not happening. Don't ever take an EpiPen thinking it's going to make you a better athlete. Dumb high school kids. Marcus, you were just drunk enough to think it was the best filet steak. Also, there's no such thing as the best filet steak because it's shit. Dustin won 242s. Yeah, Dustin. Oh, Louis, what's going on, buddy? Any other updates you can give me? I haven't been paying attention to my phone a whole lot here. I would love to know anything else that went on there, Lewis. Dustin's a bad fucking dude. Dustin only won the 242s because the real king didn't show up. Clearly, we know how a match between me and Dustin goes, though. Evan comes to Ireland. He never leave Pub Evan. Dude, I'll fucking move there if you're just... Dude. Marcus, if you adopt me and pay for me to live in Ireland forever, and I don't have to leave the pubs, I will actually call you daddy and just drink on your tabs forever in Ireland. Everyone, thanks for the laughs. Hope you make September 10th. Good night, beer legends. Hey, have a good night, Phil. Uncle John and Neil are stoic. If one of them trying to tell you something, it's probably listed. Uncle John and Neil are both fucking dumbasses. And both of them will lie to your fucking face. Mike Smith, no. Pork Chop did not win nationals left-handed. He beat SBA side, and then Kyle Renner fucking crushed him. He had nothing left in his arm, like, at all. So what I believe happened is Kyle crushed him, then he went B-side, and SB beat him when they were down there. Pork Chop's arm just didn't hold up. So clearly SB is better than Pork Chop. Well, Pork Chop got that first one on him, and that's super awesome for him. You know, winning all of it would have been great, but super proud of that dude anyways. Obviously, he showed up strong as fuck. But I believe Espy came back and beat Renner in the finals. Anybody that doesn't know who that dude is, massive dude from Thunder Bay. Dude's a fucking gorilla. He didn't. He beat Ryan once, though. Who beat Ryan once? Yeah, no. Okay, Pork Chop. No, he beat him in the A side, and then he lost to him in the B side, I believe. Bug light her up. I get Chopper out to see. Why don't you get that Chopper out to come fucking see me, you fucking fuck? Why don't we just do fucking Drunk Wars next weekend at Alan's wedding? No, shooting an EpiPen's a terrible idea. Don't ever do that. Marcus should be able to see from Ireland 5K feet should do. That's a big fucking fire. Marcus, make me wee shed. I'll come live there. Dustin got second right at the 242s. Whoa, 242s right-handed was shit. How the fuck did Dustin get second? Who won 242s right? Pork Chop dominated right and lefty beat SP, gassed out. SP won. Slater second. Oh, we lost to Slater. How the fuck did Renner, who beat? That doesn't make any sense. No sense. I didn't see, but from what you're telling me and what he told me, one of you two is fucked. Probably him, though. It's Pork Chop. I saw the no pin round. Good documentary. I was referring to Bones' daddy, Neil. Okay, I understand. Tyler beat Jamie. What? Jamie, Staken. Staken went down to 220 and lost to Joe Fox? Staken should have went 242s, not 220 then. He should have put on weight, not go down, because there's no reason that should have happened. Joe Fox, that's a bad dude. Lots of people use sniffing salts before they pull. Cobra Rhodes got so fucking high out of fucking sniffing salts, he didn't even remember he was in the fucking fourth round. He thought he was about to start the match, and no, dude, you're already down 3-1. Like, what are you talking about? What? I didn't think we started yet. Yeah. Wait. Alan Fisher. Yeah. I got some creepy woods in my village. Marcus, does Phil have a YouTube channel? No, Marcus, just make sure that we all have YouTube channels. Oh, thank you, baby. Beers. I didn't take the tab off of that one. Marcus, you and I should bug him to start one. Between a few of us, we could pimp. I'm all about pimping, boys, because pimping means horse. Oh, I gotta take a piss. Be right back. Oh. Sorry, guys. That break was a little longer than I expected it to be. The old lady decided she wanted a little bit of loving. And no, before you start thinking like that, she got off that quick, not me. I've been drinking. She was pretty greedy about it, though. It's like, nope, thanks. You did your job. Get the fuck away from me now. Thanks, honey.
You're welcome.
I've never felt so used. Okay, where I was in the chat. Good for filming. Marcus Bro just got hardware lumber 2. 4 ways, 2 ways, 6. Oh, Jesus. I don't even know what you guys are talking about. Oh, I gotta build a fucking little garage there tomorrow.
Yes.
Maybe the next day.
Well, you're gone all day.
Oh yeah, tomorrow I gotta be gone all day. I gotta build the garage. What? That's why I gotta build the garage though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck. I don't want to build this garage. Marcus, I have my shed at my boyfriend's house. They built a nice 10 by 10 sliding glass doors and all. Carolyn, I'm so sad to hear that you have a boyfriend. I really thought we were gonna like get together and have 1,000 babies. Sometimes cutting weight is a detriment and you lose so much strength potential. So the weight cut, for one, if you don't do it properly, can really fuck you over. And for two, Jamie is only going to gain strength. That dude is a beast. And there's not a whole lot of dudes that are going to be able to keep up with his power. And there is even less that are going to be able to. I don't know how to word that properly. So I'm not one of the dudes that can beat Jamie by keeping up with power. I'm not. That dude is strong as fuck. Also, this mustache goes so awesomely long. Anyways, I'll never be able to keep up with Jamie with power. That dude is just fucking strong. It's ridiculous. But I can out arm wrestle him. I can force him into a couple of those little gaps. As Jamie gets better, he's pretty new in the sport, like 3-4 years. Actually, I don't even think he's 4 years, 2 to 3 years, I think. As he keeps getting better at arm wrestling, those holes are gonna close, and I'm not gonna be able to force him into that. Corey, you keep watching this because it's great for decompression. Mindless nonsense. We don't gotta think. It's awesome. I'd cut weight in bin bags and sauna once, day of fight. That's a terrible way to do things, man. Why the fuck would you do that? Oh, fuck, that beat was longer than I thought. Either that or you guys started talking a lot. Sometimes cutting weight is a detriment. Gotcha. Marcus want to have 7 by 8 chicken coop. I gotta build something about that size. Did you let him know he'll end up buried under? Yeah, it's why do Corey, you know why you watch this. Evan, have you ever arm wrestled Elsesser? No, I have not. I was always a lot bigger than Elsesser. Mulvihill was supposed to arm wrestle him at the event that I arm wrestled Austin Jaggers, but he couldn't get across the border into Canada, so that match got canceled. But I don't know. I know the dude's fucking beastly and his endurance is incredible. I think he makes a lot of technical errors, and I just think I beat him. I'd love to arm wrestle him, especially once I get down to his weight class, because that's like, as soon as I get into that weight class, I beat him. I just take one of the top spots, so that's really cool. Also, I think I hate talking bad about people. I do. It's fun when I'm just making fun of them. But honestly, when you're saying something that's really not good about them, that you really believe, not a big fan. I think Brendan Elsesser has kind of peaked. Unless he's able to learn how to arm wrestle, strength only gets you so far. And you can win a lot of matches just by being fucking strong. But when you run into a dude that's really strong and knows how to arm wrestle and can counter and can fight and not let you do what you want to do, it gets a lot fucking harder. So I went the other way. I learned how to arm wrestle really well and stayed as a super heavyweight. But then once you get to the, as far as being technical is really going to bring you on a limited strength basis, I'm against guys that are way too big and strong for me all the time. I've done really well. For me to go higher than where I'm at, I got to get into a weight class where people aren't that much stronger than me. So then when my strength gets comparable to those guys, because I'm not arm wrestling 300 and 400 pound fucking monsters, I'll be able to out arm wrestle them and match their strength. So I think Brendan needs to do the opposite way of things. He's gotten really, really fucking strong, and now he needs to up that arm wrestling ability. I know how you feel. Yeah, Sarah's always treating you like a piece of meat. I see the way she looks at you. It's disgusting. Mike, I actually felt bad. I overheard her telling her friends she's going to give you $5 to dance naked on the coffee table. And I mean, $5 is $5. I would dance naked on a coffee table for just about anybody for $5, you know, whatever. But when it's your wife doing it for you and she's paying you in quarters and throwing them at you and making fun of you while she does it, oh, it's terrible, dude. It's rude. Okay, so I was at that's fun. Jamal spot on. I cut stone 1 week. British champs fought French #1 first round. Last about 5 minutes. Was fecked. Well, you know, it might have been that you cut a stone in a week, which is shit. Or it might have been that you just suck at fucking fighting. You suck dick at fucking pussy when it comes to combatants. That's why you got fucked up, not because of the weight cut. Sorry, Marcus. It's like a train wreck. I just can't look away. Well, Corey, it would also be a train wreck if I got a hold of your arm. Love the beard and the mustache. Mine, baby. I am yours. But the beard and the mustache, I can do what I want with. And you might have to, I might stop shaving my head and shave my face. And you're going to have sex with a weird Dr. Phil looking dude with tattoos. Evan does understand a few people need mindless chat. Respect that. I need mindless chat. Look, I play this farm game with my kids, and I tell everybody it's for my kids. But I have my own account that I play just by myself because I don't got to think. It's mindless. I can sit back and do nothing. Like, you only need to be able to push one button. It's fucking awesome. Mindless. That is my downtime, my decompression. If I didn't have it, I'd turn into a worse father than Chris Benoit. Yeah, I just keep the weight down throughout the season now, so I don't have to cut 13, 14 pounds for comp. Can't do those big cuts anymore. Man, big cuts suck. If you can be strict with your diet, you don't need to do the big cuts. Way better. Victor Belov won the 198s, right, by the way, and George dominated. George always dominates. Why the fuck wasn't John Terry in there? I wanted to see that so bad. Victor, yeah, Victor's a badass dude. Did he win right and left? Evan arm wrestles Moose. Well, I mean, I prefer to shoot them first, but yeah. Moose knuckles. No, I eat moose knuckles. You have danced for free. Jess, we're not telling that fucking story. And that was a birthday party, and that's nobody's fucking business, okay, babe? Fucking stop it. Yeah, your arm rack. Get fucked, Corey Bresnan. You're just like a jacked version of the fat asshole kid that you used to be. You still suck. You think so, huh? Jess, I don't know what you're referring to, but if I said it, it's probably true. Look at his beard. Do what I want. Look, I'm a grown-ass man. I'll do what I want. And ain't nobody in this chat my real dad. What are you gonna do about it? Make him tell us what? Fighter Frank, what is it you actually want me to tell? All right, here's the problem. I'm starting to get confused by all this nonsense. Jess is sitting there fucking with me. I think she brings me these beers just so she knows I'll get all fucked up and not know what she's talking about. And it was a bachelorette. No. Those are two different occasions. You weren't there for the bachelorette. Oh, no, shit. Right. Okay, so there was one bachelorette that I did that. That was your idea. There was also a B-Day party. You were there. And we had a bet on that one. And then there was another bachelorette party that you are not aware of, honey. I got confused when I said, yeah. Anyways, we don't want to talk about that. He wants to know about your dancing. Who wants to know about my dancing? I'm not very good at dancing, but I'm absolutely willing to take all my clothes off. So I guess that's good enough. No one danced like your prom date, though. I never went to my prom because I never graduated. Well, not until I was like 37. Now, I think I graduated when I was like 25. Just because I didn't bother going back to do like the finalization shit. Anyways. Yeah. I did go to a prom, but it wasn't mine. It was actually I'm gonna get in trouble if I tell the story. The wife's watching. Spill it. We need story time. Beer Mandalorian. Look, I'm gonna do these story time. All of these fucking hilarious stories. I want to put story time its own section for the members only for y'all that follow this shit. Marcus obviously is never going to get to hear them because he keeps saying he doesn't know how to do it. But yeah. Now I'm going to give Marcus like another week or so to figure out how. That's not my prom photo that you saw. That's actually Jess's father's wedding. Not a prom. I never went to my own prom. I took Jess's friend to her prom once. I got kicked out by, oh, Jess, you remember Buck. He made me leave. I wasn't allowed on fellows' property anymore because apparently I was an asshole or something. I'd never been in trouble at the other high school. I never did nothing. But my reputation had preceded me, and I was no longer allowed at the prom. Whatever. Jessica, I'm a big white dude, no rhythm in my game. Frank, are you fucking hitting on my wife? Huh. Fuck you, Frank. Hope you're happy. Rude. Evan got the flower. Evan never got the flower. Oh, no. Fuck. Nobody had a flower by the time we fucking got to prom. Jesus Christ. We live in the valley. I don't know what the fuck Buck's problem was, honey, but yeah, I wasn't allowed at fucking fellows. Frank, I hope you're happy. Yeah, what a fucking dick face. Fucking fighter, Fat Frank. Fat fighter Frank. Jeez. Ugh. What do you think Jared Cataract is putting on his ham sandwiches these days? He's probably still fat. You mama make me happy. Happy. Oh, what the fuck is that dude's name? The fucking Tropic Thunder thing when he's like, God damn it. I can't remember. Tropic Thunder is one of the fucking most hilarious movies I've ever seen that I've only ever seen once. I should definitely watch that shit again. What's that fucking movie that Ben Stiller did before that they kept fucking going back on? Jerry Cataract, is he on juice? No. Most guys that are 50 fucking years old still bench press 700 fucking pounds and arm wrestle at a world elite level. Absolutely natural. Jerry's probably not on juice. I could never say, honestly, that Jerry is on. Happy Jack. Yes, Happy Jack. Okay, I could never say that Jerry's on juice. I don't know. I've never seen him fucking do it. I don't know. I've never had him even tell me that he does it. I've actually never had anybody else tell me this is what Jerry does. I don't know. But probably. I would be extremely surprised to find out anybody at that level, especially at that age, if they're fucking clean. It doesn't happen. This is what it is. But this is why I love arm wrestling. You can see these dudes for 20 fucking years at the highest level because nobody tests. Fucking let them go. We should have a tested league where if you don't have at least fucking 10 grams of fucking testosterone in your body, you're not allowed to compete. Fighter Frank, how do you like not seeing a wrench next to your name, you fuck? Now all you got is that bullshit little star. Anybody can time Fighter Frank out and not let him talk for a few minutes just for hitting on my wife. I'm very protective of that. If you promise never to hit on her again, I'll give you your wrench back, but not until then. Yeah, never go full retard. It's bad. I don't know. If Frank's going to be fucking hitting on my old lady, we're going to do some punchies on the way to our choke course. We should be asking heaven for protection, buddy. You'll be lucky if I protect you. And by protecting you, I mean I don't fuck you up. Because that's important. I may have just saved your life by deciding not to fuck you up. So relax. Simple Jack was a movie of the decade. I can't believe, nor ever again, I mean, I can't believe that Simple Jack was never made as its own fucking movie after watching Tropic Thunder. I really am surprised. Hey, honey, I don't know if you're still watching, but Fighter Frank is just this huge, awesome dude. He's a professional UFC fighter. He's actually the world heavyweight champ in like 7 different weight classes. So I was going to fight that guy for you, honey. I love you. I think Evan needs to on Devon's forum next stream. Fighter Frank with what the hell, dude? Yeah, Fighter Frank's a pussy. See him back down to me? Because I'm awesome. Okay, somebody let me know what the fuck happened. Georgia Arm Fights, what's going on, buddy? God damn it. Georgia Arm Fights, I know you've told me who you are, but I'm always drunk, so I don't remember. Somebody else in the chat, let me know what the fuck's going on. Did Don Underwood actually challenge? What?
You said, hey, honey.
Oh, you didn't hear me?
No.
Oh, you won't watch it anymore?
No.
That's fucking rude. Fighter Frank hit on you.
Oh.
So I took away his moderator wrench. So you don't get one back until you apologize and never hit on her again. He said, I never did, never would. Jesus Christ, Evan, you're scary. I would never fuck with you. And I'm like, that's goddamn right. I'm a fucking man. He's the world heavyweight champ in extreme cage fighting of the world. Super heavyweight champ in every weight class. It's a bad dude. He turned into a bitch. He's afraid of me. But he wants you, and I don't blame him. But he can't have you. I'll fight him. All right, where was I in this chat? Yeah, so what the fuck happened with Don Underwood? Did he actually call Devon out for a real fight? I think for 5 minutes, and Evan has in a day. Fighter Frank, OG. Wow, look, Fighter Frank crossed the line. He had to get smacked down. He learned. It's fine. Evan is superior in the mind. That's why I got to shave. I don't grow any hair up top because my brain goes right up to the top of the skull and doesn't let hair follicles start. Well, I love all you guys. What's up? Did you see the matches Emil had this weekend? I saw one. So, Chance, I saw the post that you put out about you winning and Emil winning, but it said the videos would be up on YouTube later. I checked a few times and they weren't out yet. I saw one round of the Emil versus Elsesser left, and it was just a fucking smash. I didn't see the rest. I haven't seen. Do you have the videos out now? I haven't checked again today. I had a really busy day. That was not overly fun. He's afraid for sure. Frank should be afraid. He knows better. Mike Ford, number 2 super heavyweight, right behind Passmore. Ike Ford. Gotcha. Okay, I know who Ike Ford is. But dude, you gotta understand, I'm always drunk and I'm gonna forget again. Chance Shaw your Stonewall Death Stare is epic. Oh my god, Chance Shaw versus Brandon Elsesser should not have been a fucking real match. I haven't seen any bit of it, but there is no way that anybody's going to convince me that it was fucking close. And if you show me a video of that match being close, I am going to fucking call Photoshop or Chance fucking broke his wrist, or there's no fucking way that match was close. Don Underwood is a Devon hater. Yeah, Donnie fucking likes to take a lot of credit for wins on Devon when Devon was absolutely fucked. And he knows it's not a fair comparison, but he's the guy that says, you put your arm down, it happened. You got 3 guys laying down to you. Well, Devon has to fucking fight wars, and then you go close to him. Underwood's a fucking. I want to punch that fat right off his fucking face. Devon, if you decide 48's too old to fucking MMA fight, and Underwood actually wants to fight you in MMA, tag in little brother, buddy. I'll fuck that dude up. Chen Shaw, I saw you and Elsesser and Emil. And Elsesser, it appears strength only goes so far. You made him look like an amateur, to be honest. Schmo, I would love to see these matches and see how that exactly is going. But Chance and Emil are not close to the same arm wrestler. I would love to see BLM and Elsesser. I would actually really, really like to hear Chance's opinion on that. Who would win between those two? Marcus, I was hoping to get a few timeouts in the Aussie band. Was waiting for it. Frank, I don't know how to actually time anybody out. I took the wrench away, but I'm not very good with computers. Emil and Chance both whooped him. I'd imagine so. Where did that go? Where did that go? Chance from your Discord post. Okay, I thought so. Evan knows better, or shoulder locks and flying headbutt. I'm okay with the flying headbutt, but leave my fucking shoulders low, man. They're all fucked up. Chance blasted through him. Well, of course he did. Frank, one way to lose the wrench. Evan never work out. Tiny ghost. Fuck your tiny ghost. But yeah, look, my wife is a sore spot. She's way too hot to be with my dumb ass. And I don't want anybody telling her that. As soon as she understands this, she's going to go be like some fucking, what's the opposite of sugar mama? She's going to find some rich guy that fucking wants to pay her to fucking live on his yacht. Fucking, I don't want that. I'd rather her not know. Yeah, White Wolf, fucking let Mark or let Fighter Frank know that fucking you're not allowed to hit on my wife. That's beer wife. Nobody'd get me beers anymore if she was gone. I can't lose her. I don't want to get my own beers. Emma looked solid in the matches I saw. I want to see those matches. I really do. I'm gonna have to look them up, but watching them tonight ain't gonna help me anymore. I wouldn't remember them. Where? Man, every time I see that, I want to fucking actually howl. I was in Arkansas a few years back when Corey West beat Donnie and he ran out of the building like a mad kid. Well, Corey West beat everybody that day, though. No, Lupkus is dealing with some personal shit. What do you feel about Don Underwood being an announcer at East versus West? I feel like Don Underwood needs to get punched in the fucking face if everything I'm hearing is real. Now, if I'm being misinformed, fuck it. Fuck that guy. Punch him in the face anyways. Him fucking trying to convince people you can arm wrestle a motorcycle. Stupid. Fuck that guy up. I'm gonna make a parody video of me arm wrestling a motorcycle so that Underwood looks stupid. Pulse Growdy, yeah, I did, but to be fair, he did piss me off. Where did that happen? Well, fuck Don Underwood. Wolf, love you, buddy. Don't even worry about Don Underwood. Tag me in. Chen said BLM and LSS would be a good match. I always thought those two would be a great match. I don't know who'd win, but great matchup. Evan lucky he switched computer on, for fuck's sakes. Phone Pradeep. I don't want to talk to Pradeep. Well, if I howl, what happens if I actually call real wolves in? I don't want real wolves at my house. What if I'm too good at howling? Tell you this though, I was fucking walking out of the bush after a day's hunting, and my brother and I, we were getting followed by a full pack of wolves. I mean, we hear them yipping. They're not 10 feet away from us on every side. Yeah, we got our rifles, but I mean, they're fucking close and it's dark. We can't see them. We just see their eyes flashing and we can hear them yipping and snarling and like they're fucking close. And they didn't come in until my father and his buddy, who were sitting at the landing waiting for us to walk out, started howling and calling them in. And on their way to see what the fuck was howling, motherfuckers, they were on our heels. My little brother looks at me, should we run? Like, don't you fucking dare run, man. If you start running, they're going to start trying to take your heels out. You're going to, as soon as you hit the ground, if you trip, we're fucked. Do not run. We walk steady. Shoot them if we see them. That's it. No running. So I'm kind of afraid to howl. I mean, I know I'm in my basement, but I don't want wolves coming into my basement. It's scary. Frank, think Evan Tool. Me up by now, no trust for his boss. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Marcus, but Frank thinks I'm a tool. Fuck that guy. Elsass has more arm. Brandon has more hand. They're equal in strap, skill, and thickness. Brandon's faster, and he's got way more up top. I don't necessarily know if Elsass has more arm, like more bicep driven arm, yes. But in a hook, when they end up shoulder to shoulder, I don't think Elsass understands positions as well. So I think Mulvihill can win in a hook, but only if you're bringing it all into play. Hard to say. I really want to see the match. They're equal in strap skill and thickness, trickiness. Really? Really? They're equal in strap skill. That is something I would have lost every penny I had on. There's no way I could see Elsass being as good at strap trick shit as Mulvihill. I can't see that. Built me a new present by myself. Will it be better for my shoulders? What? Oh God. In fact, Mohawk doesn't put an IO. Jesus Christ. I'm not understanding any of your conversations anymore. I would love to pull Schoolboy. I don't see how we could even make it work right now. So to make a call out right now doesn't make sense. Guys, I am going to try my very best to, sorry, she was flashing me. It's hard to pay attention when she's doing that. I'm going to try my very best for this to be the first time where I say this is going to be a short live stream. But yeah, I don't see how we could even make it close. Like we can't get the match to happen, so calling them out just means why call somebody out when you can't get it to happen? I can't watch, but Steak in second, Bulls in first, Nationals lefty. Yes. I can't believe that. Well, Joe Fox crushing Staken, apparently. That's impressive, Uncle John. Okay. This is getting fucking ridiculous. Hold on. I got to figure out how to do this. I go to this, and I hit this, and then I hit this, and then I hit that, and then I close that. I bring back this, and I go to there. And then now I can invite people. Then, sorry guys, look, it's not my fault. I'm really bad at this. But I may have done it right. I don't know. And if I didn't, fuck, whatever. Okay, where was I? Evan against Elsass. I would love to pull Elsass left-handed. I think I win 3-0. But dude strong. I don't think he's going to be able to keep up with me. I don't. So 7 beers deep. Where am I at? No clue. You'd have to watch back through the live, but I'm 10 to 15 during the live and probably the same before. Every time the wife comes down, she hands me another 2, 3. Started with a few, had a bunch before. I don't know. She cleans up my empties, so there's no way to be sure. I don't even know if Uncle John told Nationals. I don't think he did. And Cobra, you are very wrong. I would love to pull Schoolboy. Losing to Schoolboy is way fucking better than not pulling Schoolboy. Fuck, I gotta piss again. Loves you, Evan. You're the man. Well, thank you. But weren't you talking shit to me earlier? Doesn't matter. I don't care. The more you talk shit, the more I'm probably gonna like it. Yeah, I don't know how to use computers, Marcus. So, fuck. What are you gonna do? I don't know how to do it. Glitched out. 20 in, 4 more to go. Oh, no. I bought a 30 pack, but I already had a fucking good pile of beers into me before that. Like I said, went down to visit my buddy's gravesite today. You know, I had to have a little shot of Jack there with him and a couple of beers, but I don't get how people drink Jack Daniels without punching people. It doesn't make sense. All right. So one more piss because I'll pee. Yeah. Drink beers go in. Something's got to come out. Otherwise, you end up fat. That's the key to not being fat. Peeing lots. Now, here's the big problem. When you spend hours on the road, you try not to pee all day. And all of a sudden, you got to pee nonstop. So it is. Evan's phone support hotline. What do you mean you don't know what the any key is? Are you fucking retarded? Sounds right. Evan's bedside manner, customer services would be the best. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't coddle, so maybe not. YouTube viewer, Evan, what's next for you? Who's your next super match? I'm 170 pounds. I bet 2K I could beat you. I'm in Alaska. I'll fly to Canada. YouTube viewer, show up. Give me notice. Let me know when you're coming. I will be ready. I will absolutely take your money. We should do this. Should be writing piss paragraphs by fall. I'm pretty good at peeing in longhand. Frank definitely. I don't even have a manager. What do you mean new manager? I don't have one. Fuck, did I send out the wrong fucking invites? YouTube, holy shit. I don't think I sent these invites out at all. I'm so bad at this shit. And yeah, well, fuck, whatever. I don't know how to do it through fucking on my computer, whatever. Well, don't break seal after one beer. What's up, big dog? Hope you're good. Curse of pissing is easy. I want print, motherfucker. Oh, geez. You're getting fucking fancy with that fucking piss for us. In print, like all capital letters. Yeah, it doesn't look like I actually sent that fucking thing to anybody. Shoo, fuck. Yeah, I was doing a terrible job of sending shit out. I don't know if it worked at all. My bad. Whatever. Hey, get off my fucking computer screen. I'm trying to hit it with the mouse. There's a housefly on my fucking screen. And I hit it with the mouse and it doesn't move. I don't like it. Why is it so slow? I actually almost caught it like that. Oh, shit. You guys are right. That is an incredible idea. Hang on. Let me send this to we'll see how that goes. Because you guys are right. That's fucking hilarious. Oh, fuck. This may be one of the most diabolical ideas I've ever had sent to me. Well, I tried to send it to everybody. I said we are getting off soon. And by getting off, I don't mean actually getting off. I mean like getting offline. So we're friends on Facebook. I'll give you my money just for the pull. Well, if you come, we can arm wrestle for sure. I sent the link to my wife too. Apparently, she doesn't want to fucking join. I don't blame her. Hit whatever key one beside dumb fact. I'll go and whisper us Kamo. Marcus, mind blowing work overtime here. I'd get Fighter Frank on here. I want to see exactly who my wife's boyfriend is. Oh man, I'm not sure if I want to punch out YouTube viewer more or fucking Fighter Frank. I want that one guy's money, but the other one was like, squirrely with me. What did you eat tonight? Or what are you going to eat? I don't know. I'm going to eat this stuff. YouTube viewer, no need to pull a Damon Ransom with money. Oh, it's more like JP Wapachi, the guy that he challenged me for all this money and then doesn't show up. Hold on. Let's see if I can do this. This could be fun too. No, TJ's not coming on. Fighter Frank, well, sounds like somebody's just a keyboard warrior. Only tough when you're allowed to type. I did send out a few invites that'd be real funny. Who would win if I had a Rackley into a hook? So here's the thing. When your question is if I had a Rackley into a hook, the answer is me. If a Rackley decided to let me hook, probably him. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting a Rackley into a hook unless he decides he's hooking. And if he decides he's hooking, it's probably him. Oh, this might get fun. This is going to be fun. Oh, honey, I just sent you the link so you can join the Zoom call and you can talk with us while I'm reading comments and shit. I understand if you don't want to. Really, I'm just going to grill you about how long you've been banging Fighter Frank for, because I'm really upset about this. Like, God. What the fuck, honey? I thought you loved me. You're banging Fighter Frank. I mean, if you were banging Marcus Thompson, I get it, but Fighter Frank? Jesus, honey. Really downgrading yourself, babe. I had a distal bicep tear, 50%. Devon's injury looks similar. Hope that distal bicep tear, that doesn't even make sense. You got your distal tendon. I don't think I'll ever wear these pants again. I love them, but I won't wear them in competition anymore. I'll wear them. Oh my God, my nuts stink. I'll wear those pants, but I'm not going to be wearing them for competition anytime soon. Not real competition. When you get to a competitive level, everything makes a difference, and entertaining the crowd is cool. But when the cost of entertaining the crowd means you lose, not so cool. I'm still a competitive dude. Holy shit. My phone will not shut up. Honey, you're watching, so I'm not going to text back. In like 10 to 15 seconds, you'll hear it. Yes, I sent you the link. If you follow the link, all of a sudden you're going to be on camera with us talking to everybody. That is all. Try to set it up with a lousy computer. I broke my iPhone this week. Well, stop that. Who gets too drunk and breaks an iPhone? We're going to find out if JP and I are actually having this fucking match. Okay, where am I now? Where was I? I sent link to both Tarzan and Jane and TJ. I actually have my fucking basement fucking office set up so that TJ can't be in the screen without like being right over top of me, which is going to be a problem. Doesn't look like a tendon tear at all. Looks like it's fully attached. You can flex it. Right. So it's not a detachment. It's a tear through it. Instead of being released from the bone, there's a tear through the tendon, which is far worse. I don't know about smoke some indica, but I will eat some. What's your next match? Hopefully next weekend. Jesus Christ, I was here 2 hours ago and we're still at it. Yeah, well, this is why I go after everybody else, because I don't know when to shut down. I told everybody a while ago that this is going to probably end soon. Short live, you know? So that's usually like 3.5 hour warning. Oh, damn dare or fighter Frank words. Well, I'm not afraid of fighting. I'm drunk as shit. I'll fight anybody right now. Wow, fucking, I sent the link out. Who wants to get out here to have some fun? I still have to fight with in-laws in about an hour. Tequila lit. Well, that sounds like a good time. What if? Oh, Cobra got the link. He's just being a pussy. What if I just like call Johnny Underwood? See what he has to say. Definitely not even that late over there. Yeah, I'm not changing the battery on that one. I've got the other ones changed. I left that one just so we can always have a fucking, derp. I don't think Donnie Underwood wants to answer me. Who's not being a butch? I don't even know what a butch is. Yeah, he's not interested. John Underwood's doesn't want to do it. Hold on. Some things are really tough to understand. Man, fighter frag, don't even worry about Marcus's battery. I'll fuck him up worse than his battery does. If I could pull anyone, who would it be? Arm wrestle anyone. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna pick a win. Oh, Cobra got it. What's up, baby?
Yeah.
You don't want to get in there?
Daddy.
I'm on the can, then going after full. Evan sucks at drinking. Uncle John, you can talk to us while on the can. Cobra, tell Uncle John, he can be on the call while on the can.
I just got off the horn with Uncle John. Listen, that dude's turds are as big as Levon's head. So let him get this shit out the way.
Sounds like you had him on the corner far too long.
No, Uncle John don't work the stroll like you. Uncle John ain't no bitch. Evan,
Yeah, well, ain't nobody want to fucking hire him twice if his turds are the size of Levon's head. I'll tell you what.
Hey, listen. Uncle John's like scary, freakish like type supernova, 10,000 sub dude on the precipice of 15,000. Real gangster shit.
So you're saying that because he has so many subs, he can control how large his butthole is?
Not his butthole, but the turds that come from within.
So how does he get his butthole the size of Levon's head?
He thinks about you, baby. He thinks about the last time he ran up in that big booty hole.
I don't see how that making your butthole that large is good.
Hey, you do got a big, you do have a snatch on you, girl. That's why I picked you.
Cobra,
Oh
you're saying
God.
some fucked up shit right here, buddy. For Uncle John's butthole to be as big as Levon's head to let that shit out.
Big. I never said his butt. You the butthole expert.
You said he takes shits the size of Levon's head.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
you
what I
can't
said.
do that
I
without your
talking about
butthole
man's
being as
booty
big
hole.
as Levon's head.
You listen, you nasty bastard. Oh, fucking streetwalker. You talking about booty holes? I never mentioned a booty hole like that.
Well, where the fuck did this
You
shit
the
come
one
from?
sniff about. You got a little turd stuck in your mustache. I can see it. Pull it, man. The left one. The left. No, your other left. Oh, there you go.
I went with both hands. How is it your other left?
Now go wash your hands, you nasty bastard. You shitty, dude.
I think you're lying to me. I think you're lying to me.
Fingers. Hey, y'all in YouTube world. Hey, what up, Fighter Frank? Hey, Marcus. This nasty bastard, he's so paranoid about his shitty lifestyle. He sniffed his fucking fingers. I talked.
No, I licked him. I wanted to make sure you weren't lying to me.
You
Cobra,
nasty motherfucker.
Cobra, fix whatever the fuck's going on with your screen and then keep talking shit.
I don't know.
Something's all fucked up. We only see half your fucking face.
How's that?
That's better. It's better. Did Uncle John pull today?
I don't know.
Me neither. I know he was announcing.
I just got back from the Outer Banks house. So.
Yeah. You were shooting that fucking B-grade fucking porn movie.
No, 5 of them.
Is it like a hard job being a fluffer for that many ongoing porns?
You know how the fluffer business goes. I ain't been a fluffer since the 80s, man.
Yeah, well, I couldn't do it for 5.
After I walked up production, you already knew.
Jesus Christ. Trying to be a fluffer for 5. Look, being a fluffer for 3 is like trying to eat fucking Western Survivor beef jerky for an entire day straight. You get tired.
Where's Uncle John at? Canadian Nationals?
Apparently he's taking a shit.
So he should be right over your head.
Now, Uncle John, if you're listening, please remind Cobra the hashtag is now PG113.
Why a PG, boy?
Because this is a family channel.
Fuck that.
Well, I mean, my family's allowed to listen to you say things like that, so whatever.
Your family's my family.
That's because you're everybody's daddy.
You do learn. You do retain. You
notice that we don't look very much like you, though?
Yeah, you do. Yeah,
I don't know if it's the hair or the beard or like we're actually the size of full-grown men, but we don't.
No. You hung like a field mouse, son. You hung like a field mouse, but the DNA is with that. You don't
hung like a field mouse, but I'm like
my babies, you know it.
When all the field mouse get together and they make fun of the one guy in the gym that won't shower in front of everybody because he got a little pecker, I'm that one. I'm that field mouse.
Already know.
Yeah. Look,
what's
Cobra, we're not the same. We're not the same, Cobra, and I get that.
Fuck no.
Some people make women gag with the size, and some people make them gag with the smell.
Dude, I'll make a
bitch come with
my mouthpiece. What you talking about? Listen.
You arm wrestle with a mouth guard.
I ain't never been scared of schoolboy. I heard you flapping your dick sucker about schoolboy. Listen.
Right.
I'll tell you what, the whole family. Right back to Nicholas, to Tsar Nicholas. I'll slap them all down. Done that.
Cobra, I'm A-okay with you making fun of me about like just about fucking anything. But motherfucker, I ain't scared of shit.
Oh no, dude, you scared of schoolboy.
Right.
That's why you came up with that COVID shit.
Right. Because I'm afraid. Cobra, you do realize how much better losing the schoolboy is for me than not showing up.
Yeah, if you'd had the nuts to grip up with him, you'd be at 20 stacks now. You'd be like a little mini Larry Wheels with his puny wrist.
Just take a quick think about this. All right. I have lost like half of my fucking recent matches.
Dude, you got.
I'm not afraid of losing or challenging myself or going against tougher dudes.
You got beat by Ryan Boney Bowen before his ass hurt.
I didn't even have a beard. That didn't count. That didn't count. I didn't have a beard. All I'm saying,
I wish I had YouTube right now to see the comments.
I am not afraid of fucking going up against people that are fucking good and challenging myself, trying to climb. I am not afraid of losing, trying to work my way up.
Oh, I get it.
Losing the schoolboy is a fucking win for me.
No.
There is no way I'm fucking.
You couldn't even find out your heart was pumping Kool-Aid, man. You scared. You were
Dude,
scared of
getting my
schoolboy.
ass beat 3-0 really bad, like what Austin and Emil did to me, is still a good thing for fucking schoolboy because I get on his
Man,
fucking channel.
you're
You're out of your
acting like an
goddamn
arm
mind,
wrestler.
Cobra.
You're acting like an arm wrestler.
I have
That's
never
the
been
sad
afraid to
part.
lose in my life. What
Where's
I'm
Uncle
afraid to
John?
do is not try.
Where's Uncle John?
He texted me that he was taking a shit and then he was going to do some after
The
pulling.
size of your head. Yeah. Levon's up. Okay.
How the
Well-
fuck do you know his asshole is that big that he can let a shit out that size?
When we
Or is
picked
it
the
total
mark,
volume?
Mac,
Because if it's
Mac
not girth, then whatever. You don't need a huge asshole to
Hey,
have
man,
a huge shit.
stop flapping your dick, sucker, so I can answer the question.
Man, your afro is getting cut off at the top and it's funny looking.
You like that better?
No, not really. Actually, it's offensive. This is a family channel, Cobra.
Yeah. Anyway. Uh-oh. Now you did it, Evan.
Unfortunately, my children do watch this channel. I tell them
So you
not
do
to. They don't listen. I've had to block like all of their accounts.
Do it.
Yeah, but they're fucking way better at making accounts than I am at blocking them. So
Yeah,
they keep
but-
fucking doing it.
How old are your kids?
Which ones?
The
So
ones in North America.
the ones I know about, let's go with them. We've got 8, 10, 11, 12, 14, and 24.
You ain't got no kids over 40?
Yeah, no. Fuck, I'm not even 40.
Oh, fuck. Oh, I just told on myself, didn't I? I'm an old motherfucker.
Yeah, when you say you had me working the corner 40 years ago, you must have been talking about my daddy.
No, it was your mom's. But she
Oh.
wasn't working. She wasn't working. She was punching tickets.
Nah, my mom ain't never worked no corners. I'll tell you what.
I said
Because
that. I
every
said
fucking
that.
one
She
of
was
us
good.
had to come out through the guts because we couldn't fit.
Yeah.
Unless she was working on some fucking like Asian
Well, listen,
corner or something.
that week, the carnival was only there for 3 days
Also,
when you were conceived.
Cobra, I get stuck in this conundrum sometimes talking with you
It's fucked up, ain't it?
because you like to talk about my mama.
No, I don't. Actually, it brings me horrible, dark memories. Some
Now,
of
here's the
worst times
thing
of
about
life.
my mother. That woman is a fucking saint.
Oh
She
my
raised
God.
all
I
5
love her.
of
I love
me
her.
and my
She
brothers
is you know what? You
without
nailed it.
swearing.
She is a
Without
saint.
swearing. That lady raised all of us fucking retards without swearing.
Yeah.
And she did her best. I know she did.
I don't think she raised her voice at you more than 3 times.
She backhanded me once.
I remember that morning.
Yeah, I told her to shut up, but
You
I didn't
tried
mean
to
it
come in the
towards
bedroom
her, and I
she
deserved
said
it.
No. You tried to come in the bedroom. She's like, no. When your dad was still at work. And all I wanted was a fucking egg sandwich. But a little hard-headed Evan trying to come in the bedroom, I said, if you let that kid in this room, you'll never see me again. Bam! She smacked the fuck out you. I giggled a little bit, but I'm sorry about the pain because domestic violence is a horrible thing.
Cobra,
But
next time you tell the story,
smacked up.
go to turkey or ham, because that woman made amazing sandwiches, but egg was not one of the ones that she could do well.
Yeah, she made a mean Monte Cristo that was coated with egg, turkey, ham, the cranberry juice, stuff, the stuffing all in it. She grilled one like a fucking.
You
Italian.
must actually have a 113-pound dick because she ain't make a sandwich with that much effort for anybody.
Guarantee you, 113, baby, full life.
PG 113.
Ask her, text her.
Cobra,
Right now.
keep up with the times, buddy. When you're talking about dicks and fucking people's mothers,
I
that's
never talk
PG
about
now.
dicks. I never talk about dicks. I never talk about popping mommies.
You were literally talking about fucking my mother with her 113-pound dick.
No, I wasn't. No. I was talking about a fucking sandwich, bro.
Right.
A pimp's gotta eat.
PG 113.
The big dick gangster ain't got no PG in him. Listen.
Listen, if you're not going to
to
PG this shit, I don't know if we can allow you to be on the channel anymore, man. It's got to stay PG. And literally, the only thing you got to do is when you write it into the chat, not when you're on the air, but when you type in the chat, it's hashtag PG 113. Trust me, it's way better for the algorithm. It'll make Uncle John's channel better if you write PG 113.
Oh, it'll help Uncle John?
Yeah.
Why'd you tell me that in the beginning, stupid?
Well, I was hoping I could get a win for myself and not need to.
No, not gonna happen, Captain. No,
well,
you can't.
I know that. That's why I fucking failed. I fucking brought Uncle John in. I gave up. But yeah, it's better for Uncle John if it goes PG 113.
I'll remember that in my next life.
Cobra, can you please
Yeah.
ask all of these fans? I would ask them, but me try to control shit while you're on here just doesn't seem right.
Yeah, it ain't happening. Yeah.
Well, hey, Daddy, can you please ask the chat to fill it with PG 113s?
You guys, can you let it go? Can you do that? Hashtag PG 113. Do that because Marcus Thompson rocks. You know what I'm saying?
Marcus Thompson's a bullshit motherfucker who pretends he can drink.
Let him be that.
No, he challenged me to a drinking contest.
No, he didn't.
No, he did. We're going to find out at Arm Wars. Right after Arm Wars, we're going to have Drunk Wars.
You going to the Iron House in September?
Yeah. And then
John.
Apparently Paul Maiden wants to have stab wars with me and figure out who could stab each other more.
You be careful. Paul Maiden might impregnate your punk ass. I knew Paul Maiden when he was 12, trying to get away from R. Kelly.
Well, he was threatening to stab Uncle John.
That ain't happening. Paul Maiden get the taste slapped out his mouth, and he knows this.
Well, you might want to show up in person because I can show you the text message. You want me to send you the screenshot right now of him threatening to stab Uncle John?
Do it.
Here.
I'll get him on this call and make him apologize.
No, you will not.
The fuck I won't, kid.
Motherfucker, you're crossing lines. Look, you want to fucking talk down to me all you want, I'm okay with it. But don't you ever talk a man out of stabbing somebody. That's rude.
Don't tell me what to do, Linda.
Hey, I mean, you might be my real dad.
Don't tell me what to do, Linda.
Hold on. Where do I find Paul Maiden? Yeah, hold on.
You
there
hear
it
the
is.
fireworks out
Oh,
here?
you sent me some weird memes too.
Paul's a good kid.
There, I found the picture. I'll screenshot that. I gotta find your.
Show it to the world.
There you are. I send the picture.
Hey, bro, on the Atlantic Ocean.
Read that shit.
Night. Hey, I see it from you. Can you see me as I'm reading it?
I can see you right now, but no,
Okay,
not
cool.
right now. But whatever. Just read that out loud. We can hear you.
Oh, that's funny as fuck. That's
you know how to read,
shit.
Cobra?
Hey, man, bite a dick. Of course I can read.
Are you sure? We almost have a full screen of PG 113s, but
perfect.
Not quite.
Right now,
not once did we actually have a full chat of PG 113.
There's
we were
only
one
chat
comment away.
Taking right-handed.
Wait, I want to let everybody know who fucked this up. YouTube viewer, you're the one that fucked up a full screen where the PG 113s.
Did we get it, Evan?
Are you gonna read it? No, we didn't get it. We were one fucking comment that somebody threw in the middle that fucked it all up.
Off with his head.
Off with his fucking head. He's from Alaska.
That might be Paul Maiden. That might be Paul Maiden.
Well, I'm not talking back to Paul Maiden. He wants to literally rape Uncle John.
What Paul Maiden said by this, I don't believe that's from Paul. Arsehole. That's
Well, what's
not
the
from
text
that.
say? What's the text say, Cobra?
If you had two arm wars, there's only one match you should be taking right-handed. And that's me, you, fucking Bell. And
Yeah, fucking bell end.
yeah. He nailed you. He knows who he's talking to.
Right.
I'll dry burn you fucking raw, he said. And then
Right.
he'll suck and then he says he will suck Uncle John off and thank him for turning you out.
So you're not actually reading it.
And then he says, Evan's booty is a bit looser than it was in Philly.
That is not on the fucking picture I sent you. That was the
And you're a
fucking line
nasty
after.
bitch.
You
He said
aren't
Evan's a
reading
nasty
shit that's
bitch.
not even there yet.
He said, if you're in the same room as Evan, please have a full script of penicillin.
I'm allergic to penicillin, so that's
Obviously. You fucking
Oh God, Af Alvarez, you just fucked it up again. We were there. We were one PG 113 away, and this dude fucked that up.
Why they messing with our game, bro?
I don't know. They're all Devon's forum was working overtime, and they fucked it up. We're getting close. We're three. No, YouTube viewer fucked it up again. Fuck's sakes. I don't think we're gonna get it done. Cobra, nobody respects you.
It's okay. I don't respect me, so it's par for the course.
I did until I had to look you in the eyes afterwards.
Well,
and then
yeah,
I couldn't do it.
Fuck me. I mean, fuck me. Who cares?
Well, that's why I always look at my shoes, which happen to be Yeezys that Chair Shaw bought.
That punk, he about to join R. Kelly. Don't worry about it. Never pee on Aaliyah.
Oh shit!
Don't do it.
We got it. A full screen of
screen?
PG 113s. We got it by 2. I'm really happy
look at
about
that.
this.
Oh my God. It looks like I'm almost powerful. But my bicep was cramping as I threw that forearm up.
Does that
It
camera
sucks, man.
realize how fucking old you are? We can just pretend I didn't say that. You're any good at pretending now that you're an actor? Hey, Cobra, can you get out of the way of that picture of you when you were still cool? Awesome. Awesome. See, now that dude, that's a bad motherfucker. No talking back to that guy. Now, why do we have Devon's forearm in here without audio?
Kick your head back a little bitch when you drink like that. I want your chin high.
I don't have a chin, Cobra, so eat shit.
Larry Bird 2.0.
Are you taking those tabs off?
Yeah, thinking
I
about
had to
it.
kick Cap Cobra off because he had stupid hair and he looks like an old version of the guy that used to be really good.
Really good. Fuck, he was good, bro.
No,
That
Cobra,
dude-
seriously.
Hey, bro, that dude was good.
You are actually a spitting image of this dude that used to be really fucking good at arm wrestling.
Oh my God.
It's actually
Oh,
offensive that
Hey,
you
Evan,
look
Evan,
that
Evan,
much like a guy that
Evan,
is
think
good
about
at
it.
arm wrestling.
Think about it. Over any puller, if right now in their prime, who the fuck?
I mean,
Oh
I can
my
name a
God.
few.
No, you can't.
Yeah, no, I can.
And they'll name somebody. I guarantee you that. But oh my God, I missed my boat.
Cobra, do you ever think back and be like, I miss when I was good at this?
No, but I don't miss when I was good at it because I still understand it. So I grasp it. I just don't have the any desire to fucking do that.
Yeah, no, I get it. You're not strong. You don't want to fight. You're kind of turned into a weak bitch in like every facet that's important for arm wrestling. But I
Pretty
mean,
much.
you used to be really good, so you can sit back on that like for a long time, right?
Bro, I wasn't really good. I wasn't really good. You're selling a short bill of goods. I wasn't really good.
Oh, is that
I
not
was
explicit enough for you? Yeah, Cobra, I get it. You were fucking incredible. Blah,
Put
blah,
it in
blah,
your
blah,
mouth,
blah.
motherfucker. Put it in your mouth.
Really good's about as nice as you're gonna get out of me.
I get it. I get it.
I won't even say John's fucking last name on this show. So
Oh, blah, blah, blah.
yeah, what the fuck do you want from me?
Pump.
And yes, Devon's Forum, we can see the bug eyes picture that you got up.
Bug eyes.
Devon's Forum wanted to know if we could see the profile picture he had up with Devon's bug eyes.
Do I have one?
No, Devon's. So I don't know if you're on a phone or you're probably on a phone.
Yeah, I'm on my horn, but I can look for
When I'm looking at the screen, I see you, I see me, and below I see Devon's forearm.
Do you see Marcus Thompson?
But his picture is Devon animated in his match with Dave Chafee with his eyes all bulging out.
On my
I'm getting
camera?
the hiccups so bad it sucks.
It's all right. Work it out, son. Can you see me right now?
No,
What do you see right now?
some old weird looking dude in a like Confederate fucking uniform.
No way. Oh, you see my movie shit. Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay, hold up. That's not a Confederate uniform, you idiot.
All right.
You-
Devon's forum sent me a message. Apparently, I have to check my phone.
Check your phone, idiot.
Well, I mean, look, that dude's awesome.
What dude?
Devon's forum?
Yes. Yes, he is.
Yeah. I don't know what you sent me. It's not there yet, buddy.
How's this one?
Who the fuck are you with?
That's Mr. Michael Petrarca.
Who?
That's one of the reasons that I fell into arm wrestling. He's from Rhode Island.
Who is it?
Mike Petrarca.
Was he ever like any good?
World champ. Oh, yeah. He'll fucking beat you now.
Yeah,
He's
but you
fucking-
say you would.
I would, dude.
Yeah.
I'll beat you with 2 fucking fingers. You kidding me?
Cobra, we tried to set up a 5-sport event, and you couldn't name one that you're going to beat me in.
Dude, you suck. You scared a schoolboy.
Oh, you're going back to
scared.
that one now?
It's truth.
I'm pretty sure we've already established that in no way was I afraid of schoolboy. Losing to him would be the best thing that's ever happened in my life. And look,
Don't
I've
believe
got kids and a beautiful wife, and losing to schoolboy was still better than anything that's ever happened in my life. So scared of that, stupid. Who's that really angry looking dude?
The guy that used to be good at arm wrestling.
Which one?
What's his face?
I don't know.
Do we have any questions in the chat?
It depends. Who's that guy in the picture?
The big dick gangster.
That's you.
Yeah.
I get why you shaved your beard.
Yeah, right.
Don't ever shave your head again either. It's way bigger than your face. You look ridiculous.
That's stupid, right?
Yeah, normally a beard will kind of even that out, but no, it's not fucking helping at all. You don't ever be fully shaved. Jesus. You look like a pinball machine. We just want to like flick you for quarters.
Biggity bong. Biggity bong.
Now, Cobra, this is something I've always wanted to ask you, but everybody has told me you're a dickhead if you ask them.
No, go ahead. Fuck them.
Here's the thing.
Ask the pimp.
I'm okay with being a dickhead.
You have no choice, bro. You
Yeah,
have no choice. You can't control that. You're
I am who I am. I
You
get it.
cannot you can't control your dickheadedness.
Yeah, I got to be me, man. I am
No.
me. That's what we got. So
Ask the pimp.
when you were good, when were you like really good? What time?
About 30 years of it.
Pick one day that you were really good.
All of them.
Right. Now
All
let's
of them for
say
about a
all
20
of those 30 years that you were winning all these fucking events, you were
listen,
good.
I've been fucking,
Pick
there
the
were
one
about
day that
28
you
years.
felt really good.
None of them that I feel really good. A whole bunch of them, the results said I was. But I never,
All right. Let's try to have this conversation with you, assuming that you're a complete fucking douchebag and you don't want to have this conversation.
Okay.
If you had to pick one day from your career as the pinnacle, that was the day you were at your best, what would it be? You're making it really hard for me to get to the dickhead part of this.
I don't know. I don't know which one. You have to ask King in Jersey that shit. He knows what's up.
Yeah, we don't listen to anything Aiden Jersey says ever because the guy's a dickhead and he blocks everybody.
You ask him how it went.
Cobra, which day in your career do you feel that you were at the very top of your game?
A whole lot of them.
Pick one. The one that you feel that was the best.
Listen, some of my best days, I ran into Lupkeys in the overalls. It didn't matter.
Right, that's cool. But I mean,
that
if that's
kind
your
of shit
best day,
humbles
that's your best
somebody.
day.
Yes, at that
So
time.
Lupkis is the reason that your best day might not be your best day.
Yeah.
Is he the dude
Who I could do nothing with?
that was better than anybody else that you've ever pulled?
Yeah, I couldn't overcome the power. I mean, I could.
So on your very best day, Richard Lupkis,
I couldn't do anything with.
too much. On that day,
Gary Goodrich,
could
John
Richard
Rosing, every other
have done
almost
anything
Milwaukee.
with Levon?
Say it again.
On the day that you were saying you were at your very best and Richard was just like, fuck me. Could Richard have done anything with Levon?
I believe so.
Sit down or stand up?
I believe either. But the thing with Rich was that he, what I noticed, because I've watched the film a few times now, Levon knows how to arm wrestle.
Yeah,
And
he's good at it.
And that's scary.
Yeah, you
But
can't be the strongest dude in the world and be good at it.
Oh my God.
It fucks things up for everybody. I get it.
Yeah.
Devin made a career out of finding ways to beat guys that are stronger than him.
Sure, that's how.
And then he got turned into a bitch.
I was the weakest guy at 155 or 165. I was just a better arm wrestler than the super heavyweights.
Right. The problem is when you say you're a better arm wrestler than these guys, you mean you had a stronger hand than them.
I had better technique. I know how to arm wrestle.
Right. High level technique is being really strong at fine things that are only good for arm wrestling.
Creative.
Everybody knows the same shit. Just some guys are really good at it.
No, they don't. I disagree strongly. You can until you're rotating through positions.
Okay. So all high level arm wrestlers should know the same shit. Just some guys are better at these really small motions that are only useful in arm wrestling.
There are some things that are intricate with that, but until you swallowed the shit, until you made pain a friend of yours and gone through these motions, and the failures are very important to bring up your level. And those failures can happen in practice. They can happen in your own mind in a tournament that you win, that things didn't go the way you thought they were, but you still pulled it off. Does that make sense to anyone in the chat?
Well, it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense to me, Cobra. Most of my favorite matches that I was most impressed with myself are losses.
Yes.
Where I learned something that's more important than winning.
And there it is. Yeah. And that shit that you will not lose. You won't make that same mistake again if you are cerebral in the smallest degree. You won't lose that. Now you might fuck up again and lose the same way, but you know, before you lost that match, you know, you already lost. So, I
I
mean,
think it's all different, man.
nowadays, power is the game.
Wow. Look,
Hey,
at the end of the day, dude, we are in a strength sport. And if you're strong enough, you're going to win.
I get it.
Cobra, how many guys would you say are better technical arm wrestlers than you?
Less than 1% for sure. Active arm wrestling.
Let's just go with very fucking few, right?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
You win matches because you're a good arm wrestler. Now, if technique was actually the king, imagine a 12-year-old that is technically the best arm wrestler that has ever been. Is he going to beat you?
No.
No, because he's fucking 12. He's not fucking strong enough. And it doesn't matter if he's better. You can put a 12-year-old that is technically perfect against like a semi-decent amateur super heavyweight arm wrestler.
And
he's gonna
side pressure will blow him away.
Strength is the king. This is a strength sport. It is a combat-based strength sport. And that combat will bring you a long way. But strength is
This
king.
is not the NBA. This is not a contact sport. This is a collision sport. This
right.
is not.
So it's a combat-based strength sport where combat and being able to outfight that dude brings you a long fucking way. But if he's ever just too strong, you're fucked. That's it.
Yeah, but if you don't have the reach, if he's taken all of your angles and he is nowhere near as strong as you, you can blow your load in the wind.
Right. But the thing is, if
The
he's too
12-year-old
strong,
won't
it
stop
doesn't
the
matter
side
how
pressure.
good your angles are.
Sure.
Strength will win if it's enough.
If it's enough. And that's the biggest word in the dictionary. 2-letter word, if.
That's
If.
actually the second smallest word in the dictionary, but whatever. Either way,
Shut up. Stupid.
all of your technique is only good enough if you're close enough in strength.
If you can impose your will.
But you got to be strong enough to do that. And that's why I say high level arm wrestling and technique, all it is being really good at small movements that are only good for arm wrestling. We all know how to move the same way. A top row is a top row. Yeah, there's a bunch of different ways. We can put the pressure through the bottom of a wrist, through the top, through the middle, or anywhere in between, depending on what our opponents don't want. And you got to figure out which is the best way to go against him. But too strong is too
Everyone I
strong.
went through the hand. You make them pay.
And if he's just too fucking strong, it doesn't matter how good you are.
Then you're going to get pinned. Yeah, Lupke said no. Lupke said, let me introduce you to Winberg. And
Let
that's what
me
happened.
introduce you to just being too fucking strong. There is
Yeah.
being good at arm wrestling, and then there is having fuck you type of strength. And
Yes,
Richard
understand.
Lupkus had a fuck you type of strength.
I watched this man do 643-pound suicide bench press.
I don't know what that is.
The closed grip, you touch the bar to your Adam's apple.
Like
watch
the skull crushers?
I don't know. I'm not a weightlifter, but I watched the bar touch his throat. And then he extended his arms straight up like
With
that.
how much?
638. In his garage.
I'm assuming this is not wearing fucking gear or equipment. Because it's Lupkus.
Gear was different. He had no belt around his waist. His wife Shirley was there. The gentleman, Mr. Rick Zabel, was there.
I don't think Richard Lupkus has ever put a fucking bench press suit on in his life.
No, none of that stuff. This was in his garage. I watched the blood shoot from his eye.
Could you imagine if Richard Lupkus would have ever taken the time to learn how to arm wrestle?
Listen, and I worked with him for 3 years, and it was like a god.
Except you weren't strong enough to teach him.
No. We worked together. He taught me about power as well.
Yeah, but you weren't strong enough to teach him.
Sir?
You've got to be close enough in strength to teach somebody. So let me tell you a little
No,
story,
it wasn't
Cobra.
about drinking. It was about brothers hanging out.
Yeah, no, and everybody's having fun. We're having a good time, but for actual learning, there's a problem with that. So I wrestled in high school.
If you don't think my little brother learned something and I learned something, you're a fool.
Right, you're gonna learn something, but there's no way that you can ever fucking convince me that Richard learned everything you had to teach. Didn't fucking happen. There's no way Richard wasn't the fucking man for 50 fucking years if he would have learned that shit. So don't try to sell me a fucking outhouse and tell me it's a luxury bathroom while you're pissing on my head telling me it's raining. It's garbage.
I won't do that, sweet baby. I won't do that.
Let me tell you a little story here. So I wrestled through high school. My coach was an Olympic wrestler. His sons were both, one was a 7-time national champ, one was 5. And this is only through high school. We're not even talking about open.
That's the trannies you used to grapple with?
No, but they're the reasons I got into bouncing. So, ish. Anyways, the one guy that I wrestled with through high school, my coach's son, he graduated high school, went to college, became a fucking teacher. Now, he's only 135 pounds.
Gabe McCarty.
He starts teaching the high school wrestling program at the same place I went to school, right? And
where's Uncle John?
He calls me up and he says, "Hey, Evan, I got a bunch of heavyweights that won't fucking listen to me because they say I can just pick you up and do this. Why would I want to do what you're teaching me when I can just do this and this works?" And his response is, "It only works because I'm 135 pounds. If you get a guy your size, you can't fucking do that." So he calls me and he says, "I need you to come coach the heavyweights on the team." So I show up and I start wrestling these guys, but I wrestle like a little guy, even though I'm a big dude. And all of a sudden they can't do any of these fucking movements that they want to do to the little coach. And all of a sudden they start understanding I'm not as good as that dude. I'm not.
Yeah, but you got power matters. I understand.
But I add that strength and size in, and all of a sudden it's not even close. Where you can just pick somebody up. You can't do that. It matters.
Yeah, takedowns for a buck matters if you're giving away 80 pounds, unless you're Khabib.
Well, this was more than 80 pounds, but same thing. So with Richard, if you were bigger and stronger, could you imagine what that dude could have done if he was actually able to learn what you know?
He would have run the world. I mean, but he did anyway.
I mean, he fucking did. As the worst, he is the worst fucking arm wrestler that's ever been the top guy. Jesus Christ.
For sure. And it's funny because like we ran strong for about 4 or 5 years together. And of course, the cameras ran right to him. And in the interviews, they'd try to ask him about technique, and he'd be like, go talk to that skinny bastard. It's like, don't put your hand on me, dude. Because at tournaments, he was very, very mean. Richard. And his gas to lay off, if Shirley was never at the shows with him, I think a lot of guys would have got smacked around. But his lovely wife really she was a great evener for him.
Now, if you knew Richard that well, there is no way that you haven't heard all of the crazy stories from them.
Been a part of them.
Some of them, yeah. But I mean, like back in the 80s when he was over in Japan wrestling, and people tried to fuck around.
Yeah,
obviously.
Listen.
You've heard the story about the nut popping out in his hand?
Sure. Listen. Rich, listen. What a fucking strong dude. What brought Rich into the wrestling game was when I was in Chi-Town, right after I got out of Booger Sugar Land in LA, after I did the over-the-top thing. Marvin Cohen got me this condo out in LA, and I was out there.
Are you saying Marvin Cohen got you into Booger Sugar?
No, I'm from Rhode Island, kid. Are you kidding me? That's Boston George. And God rest George Young.
Did you ever meet George?
Shut up, Evan.
No, I want to know. Have you ever met George? Yes or no? We don't got to go any further. Have you ever been face to face, met that dude?
I am so sick of you. I hate you so much.
I just want to know, man. That's fucking incredible.
No, it's not. No, it's not, Evan.
Look, I don't want to hear all fucking sorts of fucked up stories, but if you've ever met the guy face to face,
Nope.
that's fucking awesome. Tell me you were behind the scenes on the set when you were trying to do the movie.
Nope. Can't do that.
Cobra.
Can't do that, Evan. That's
Cobra?
not Johnny Depp.
You realize this is like the 12th time you put that picture on my show.
Not that one. Not that one. I've
That
only put the one up with him pointing at the pimp.
No, that one.
Eat a dick up and hiccup. You see my plant in the back? That's my company. You see the leaves?
No.
That's my own Michigan Cannabis Chef's show.
But I have had you put that picture up before because every time I ask you the same question, you say no and put the picture up.
Hey, you see that fucking rum behind that dude's hand? Mean as a snake, because tequila's gonna follow. Oh my God. What a savage. What a savage. That Flappy Fish Market would not have survived this kid. Oh no.
Right. So
Flappy
you were a
Fish
clean,
Market.
wholesome kid until you went to fucking California and met Marvin.
113 PG.
PG 113.
Uh,
Gotcha. So you were a clean, wholesome kid. You went to California. Marvin got you into the fucking blockade.
no,
Whatever.
no. Wait, Marvin wasn't even a booger sugar kid. Marvin ain't no booger sugar kid.
Why does everybody hate Marvin so bad?
I love him dearly. And let's all say a prayer for him. His
Yeah,
health.
but why do you think everybody hates him so bad?
I don't think everyone hates him so bad. I don't
In
think
the
a lot
arm
of
wrestling
people know.
community, it is definitely a higher percentage against Marvin.
Marvin Alex Cohen has done more for arm wrestling than any human alive. Marvin Alex Cohen has done more for arm wrestling than any human alive. Congruently, overall, pulling all the numbers. No one has done more. No one single person has done more for arm wrestling than Marvin Alex Cohen.
Well, I mean, there's arguments.
There's no argument there.
Well, maybe not for you, but I would say there is. Yes,
No,
he did the over the top, which was bigger than anything else.
Do you
But
know
it
how
died
many
back off, so the whole timeline doesn't still add up. So for
Marvin-
current arm wrestling, I mean, you could argue the guy that whoever the fuck was running Wild World of fucking Sports on Spike, or not Spike, but the Wild World of Sports back in
ABC's
the
Wild
day.
World of Sports.
Yeah. So whoever was running that,
Dave DeVoto and Bill Sobranos,
right. So you could argue they did more.
but they weren't running it. The network was. They were happy to have them.
Right. But I mean, they were the guys pitching that. So, I mean, or even the network did more, whatever.
Well,
And then you've got Devin doing what he's been doing. Devin
that's
arguably
great for the
brought
Bills.
Yuji
Let me say this.
and Larry, who
Let me say okay. Those I get that part because now we're in the interweb thing of the world.
look, I'm on your side. I don't hate Marvin. I understand Marvin. The guy's a wild man.
The pancakes and Miss Wheels boy with his wrist. No one has helped individual arm wrestlers more than Marvin Alex Cohen. And the guys that won't step up and say when they were down in their doldrums that they reached out and Marvin helped them, they'll never fucking step up right now. I know they weren't because they're fucking punk little bitches. And everyone wants to kick a dog when and Marvin's not even down. All he's ever done is pump the arm wrestling.
I have had several conversations with Marvin.
Listen, this guy has put a lot of money in pockets.
He has. That
He's
is for
put
goddamn
a lot
sure.
of money in people's pockets. And I've watched arm wrestlers shit on him and ask John Brasink. John might laugh and giggle a bit, but listen. If Marvin hasn't put $750,000 in John's pocket, he's never breathed. You know what I mean?
No, I get what you're saying, but the majority of the fans.
So if you're on your knees sucking John off as the GOAT, thank Marvin. That's
I'm not one of those guys, but I do appreciate Marvin. Here's the thing. Here's what I know with Marvin. I have talked to Marvin like on the phone a dozen times. Like, I like Marvin.
I love him.
He's a fucked up dude,
Yeah,
but
aren't we all?
I kind of like fucked up dudes. You know, that's kind of where I go.
Duh. If you're
Yeah.
fucking arm wrestling, you got problems. Yeah, you better.
I'm
Yeah,
aware of all of the good things Marvin has done. And everybody only remembers all the times he missed.
Sometimes he misses the boat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome.
I talked to
Tom.
Marvin about this, and his response was, look, if I'm hitting 400, you know,
You're an all-star.
and not only am I hitting 400, but those 400, they're all out of the fucking park.
Home runs. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's a motherfucking all-star. You don't take that dude out of the game.
Right.
He's hitting 400. Yeah, he fucks up sometimes. He misses, whatever. But he tries, he shoots his shot, and he's hitting 400, and all 400 are out of the fucking park. I think the dude's incredible.
Yeah, that's how he gets down.
But he fucks up a lot, too.
It happens.
But, you know.
Don't we all?
Well, yeah, but his are always on a big stage. Like, when he fucks up, it's in front of everybody.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people miss what he is doing. Now, that UAL one, I think something greasy happened there.
Greasy happens at all times, brother.
That World Bar one, it's hard to trust anything that Travis was in.
Well, I helped produce that show up until 2 weeks.
You're not
before
making me feel any better.
Up until 2 weeks before it.
Cobra, I love you, buddy, but you're a greasy motherfucker.
Oh, the worst.
I know. You don't ever need lube. You are already full-time greasy.
Quiet time, Booty Bandit. Quiet time.
Cobra. Oh, shit. I just had a great question for you.
Ask it, stupid.
Why the fuck, when you were involved with WAL and the Game of Arms, did you do that UAL promotion commercial?
20 grand.
That's a pretty good answer.
Next question.
But fuck, man, that fucked a lot of shit up for people. Everybody's like, what the fuck?
People were mad at me, but I didn't get it. I mean, I don't understand that. What are we mad about here? You know? Do you want to, I mean, you know, I'm coming from an arm wrestling.
Don't tell me you don't get why people were wondering.
Who gave a fuck? It doesn't affect anyone's life. That affects no one.
Well, everybody wanted to know what the fuck.
I didn't.
I mean, look, you gave a fucking perfectly legitimate answer. Like, that makes fucking sense. How many arm wrestlers are ever going to make 20 grand?
Taking a photo. Not a contract was signed. Nothing was signed. That was just an ego picture.
Well, I didn't have an answer to that before, so I was like, I don't know why you would do that.
Yeah, Mr. Drank. I was doing some work on the coast. What was I doing? Oh, Game of Arms. Yeah, with the WAL people. And my contract was done with that for until the next season. They were re-upping, and Mr. Drank invited me out for a few days, and we were at his pool table, and he was like, "Man, what would interest you in coming to compete at the UAL?" And I was like, "Nothing." And then he put 10 stacks on the table, the pool table. We were shooting. It was myself, Reza, him, a dude named Andy. There were a few other kids there. And some of his business guys. Robert Drank, super businessman, very good mortgage man. Mm-hmm. And he dumped a lot into the arm wrestling world.
He's a millionaire for a reason.
And so 20 stacks, I'll take a picture. Yeah. Why not? All the kids I got? Yeah. I'll take a picture. Clothes on. Easy day. Yeah, that's
correct me if I'm wrong.
I forgot about that. That people were all like crazy about that, weren't they?
Well, between you and Ethan, because Ethan pulled there.
Well, yeah. Well, that's a whole nother story. I should say for my channel, but
Yes, you should. I've given you plenty of ideas to fucking put on your channel for your story time.
I never will. But next week I'll tell the Ethan story on your thing. I knew Ethan when he was in a crib. You know,
Dude, save these for yours.
it's okay. I'm about to close my channel.
Then save them for John's.
Oh yes, blah blah blah.
No,
He
Uncle John.
deserves all. I'll give it to John blah blah blah.
No, give it to Uncle John. Put it on his members channel.
I think Uncle John has a stronger wrist. Maybe I will.
Well, I mean, just it's Uncle John. If there's anything you can ever do to have people be a member on Uncle John's channel, you should fucking do it.
Absolutely.
I like talking shit with you and all, but Uncle John
Rocks.
That dude puts the fucking work in. That dude deserves to succeed. Fact. I'm a lazy fuck.
To hell with blah blah blah.
Yeah, I don't like that guy anyways.
Supple wrist. Want to know how to attack it?
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but Marvin had a major fucking part in the whole WAL even coming in.
I'm not here to talk about that.
Well, the only answer is yes. Even though I know where it got all convoluted.
I'll tell you.
But WAL and Game of Arms didn't happen without fucking Marvin. That's a fact.
A big piece of the beginning of that is Alan Fisher. That's what caught producers when they were shooting.
Look, we're gonna have problems if you start saying good things about that guy.
Oh, I love Fish Face. What a good kid.
No fucking way. That's the biggest fucking douchebag in arm wrestling.
Oh no, he's a sweet boy.
No, he's not.
Why not?
Because the guy charges you a fucking admission fee and then makes you wash his fucking siding before he teaches you how to arm wrestle. And it's not even good at teaching how to arm wrestle.
No, he's not the best arm wrestler. He's just won a few shows. Listen.
How many times he beat you?
Alan never beat me before my wreck, man. Never.
Excuses.
No excuses, just straight fat.
Who's got the winning record?
LePam. The big the gangster.
What is that record?
Oh,
never mind. We got a super chat. We're going to let you off the hook.
Thanks,
Cobra, were you able to beat Ingen? How did it feel to defeat Tyranny?
To defeat whom?
Terzi.
That just like, listen, I'm 12-1 against Ingen. And those 12 victories, if you add them up, it's less than 8 seconds. What are we talking about? Why is this a discussion, Cobra and Ingen? There's levels to this.
So, Cobra, I think have you been drinking as much as me?
No, baby.
Because I get it, and you're like glazing right over. So it was a 2-part question. And the first part was, how were you able to beat him? The second part is, how does it feel to beat him? So the guy already knows you beat him. It was a leading question. He wants to know more about how cool it is to fuck that dude up.
Is that Ingen asking the question?
No, that's repulsive gravity.
It was layup line. It's nothing. Layup line. What are we talking about here?
Well, this makes me interested. How are you and Ingen personally?
Ingen's a great guy. Oh, we're perfect. We're brothers.
He's not a snap show.
Huh?
You can be a great guy and be an idiot.
Sure. Or you can be fooled by your own bullshit. Ingen knows the record. Ingen knows what's up. Ingen has only posted one match when I was at 155, which 6 of the matches I beat him at, I come down to his weight class. So, but he's only posted one, and it's him jumping in the straps. So, it's not even a thing. There was never a rivalry. There was never a rivalry between he and I.
Right, but is he a psycho?
No, he's a No, not
He doesn't
maybe
freak
some
the
other-
fuck out. Give
No,
me your best Ingen losing his shit story. How does he get the enigma of rage as his fucking moniker?
Neil Pickup was wonderful at putting labels on people. That's how he got that. But
Right, but
as
you don't
far as
get
me,
something
no, I
like
just
the
closed my
enigma
hands.
of rage if you're not a fucking snap show. What
He
is the
wasn't coming
best
with that
snap
with me,
out you've
though.
ever
He
seen
could
from
do
him?
that with those boys. He didn't come that way with the PM.
Sure. What's the best one you saw at him otherwise?
Say it again.
What is the best freak out you've ever seen from Ingen?
Some of the most exciting thing that I ever saw him do was the very first Harley show. And that's where I think he ran into me 3 or 4 times that day. And then in the lightweight, that's when John and I came down. They had the lightweight overall and the heavyweight overall. And the lightweight overall champion, Moi, went against the heavyweight overall champion, John, blah, blah, blah.
Oh man,
And then-
arm wrestling was still that bad back then?
Yeah. John and I both sucked back then as well. And yeah, I'm sure Ingen told me 4 or 5 times that day. But after I gave him windburn 3 or 4 times in that overall,
Windburn. Like pad rash.
windburn. Yeah,
Pad rash.
get off the stage. Yeah. Anywho, he, because it was double elimination overalls, he posed with Kevin Bongard and flashed. So that, to me, that's very impressive. You know, that shows me that he was at the level. It just wasn't my level. Does that make
Ingen
sense?
was fucking fantastic. You just outgunned him in that one spot that you can't ever
when
get
the ref said
outgunned in.
go. When the ref said go, that's when I was better.
Dude, at any time, and I don't care what kind of arm wrestler you are, if you lose your hand on go,
He lost his soul on go.
now George, how are you with George?
Before 2000, before the ref, 30-0,
30-0.
easily. Mark and Barb Zalepa used to come up to Michigan all the time when I was revamping that team. Ask George.
I've actually never asked George. I love George. I'm buddy with
I love him
George.
too.
I actually have a super match coming up with George.
You remember the
And
first?
I am not happy about it.
Oh no, you're fucked, dude. But
I
yeah,
might win
so-
the first round. And if I do, I'm walking out of there head held high.
Run.
I'm going to
Don't
fake
walk,
an injury
run.
after one win if I win the first round.
Say you got clipped in the balls, right?
No, I got COVID between rounds. I got to go.
Nice.
I got to keep
Schoolboy,
everybody else safe.
Schoolboy has entered the building. Evan's gonna leave.
Yeah, no. Schoolboy showed up. I got COVID. I can't pull rounds any other. That's it. If I beat George round 1, I'm fucking no. I couldn't do it. I should, but I could never do that to George. Is what it is. If I win round 1, though, I'm walking out of there with a loss and being super
Run.
fucking happy.
Run.
Do you think at your best you could beat George at his best?
Absolutely.
Really?
Yes. Oh yeah.
I don't believe you.
I can understand that. I understand that. I understand you saying that. I understand you saying that.
I don't think anybody in George's weight class will beat George in a super match.
I was in a less weight class than him. I wasn't in his weight class, but I beat them all. I'm here to tell you.
Yeah,
Okay,
Cobra,
you know.
I get it. And you're one of those dudes that you arm wrestled in the way you need to beat George. Just goddamn, that's crazy, George, man. I don't think Well, this might be unfair. You at your best may have beaten George at his best, but you at your best was never beating Earl Wilson.
I'm 2-0 against Earl. What are you talking about? You dumb
Okay.
motherfucker. Get him on the chat.
You're not beating Earl Wilson when he was at his fucking best. That's
I
for
would not.
goddamn sure.
I think if that's the case,
Cobra, you are an educated motherfucker, and you're not gonna fuck around with me on this.
everyone
You
know
know what Earl
you know
did
what?
at Worlds in those early 2000s, and you weren't beating him.
Hey, dude, listen. Everyone I beat, I guess, was sliding. They were in decline. I just got
Oh
lucky.
my god!
I got lucky and went 9-1 against Gary Goodridge. I was lucky.
No, I never said any of that shit. When you were
I
at
was
your
lucky.
best, you were beating all of those dudes.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. When Gary was beating John, I got lucky and was beating Gary.
Have you ever beaten John?
Never got a pin, but I believe I had a win in Paris. I believe
How
I had
many
a win
times
in
were you
Paris.
in real matches with John, though?
5-6 matches.
Right. You were at that fucking level. But
5-6.
I
5,
don't
6.
believe that anybody was at that level when Earl was at his fucking peak. When he ran through worlds like that, I just don't see anybody doing anything with Earl at that time until Levon. That dude was fucking freakish.
Okay. Well, that's when I was out of the game.
Right.
I mean, I know Earl when he was a kid, you know?
Yeah. There's
Old
no
man.
way. Look, every time I talk to all these dudes, like these old
God, I
school
love
arm
these
wrestlers,
edibles. These edibles are so fucking good, bro.
right. Now, for one time, I'm calling you an old dude without trying to make fun of you. But you were around back in the day and you saw all of this shit. Earl Wilson, when he got into the game, he was already in his mid-30s. When he went to Worlds in the early 2000s at like 40 years old,
Right.
and he crushed everybody. To me, I think that's like the most dominant performance I've ever seen.
Gotcha.
I don't know if anybody was ever that level of ahead of the game until Levon.
Listen, this Levon, he knows how to arm wrestle. He knows the motions that he needs.
Yeah, no, Levon's fucking incredible. But
yeah,
Earl was a fucking freak back in the day. I actually didn't know you beat Earl.
Yeah. Get him in the chat. He'll tell you.
Oh, no, Earl doesn't know how to fucking use a phone.
No, I get it. I just figured that out.
But the dude's a fucking freak.
We're all freaks. If you're fucking arm wrestling.
What year did you beat Earl?
I was just selling newspaper, baby. That was clickbait. Earl and I never gripped up.
Oh.
That was clickbait.
So you're just fucking on me.
Clickbait, yeah.
What a dick.
That's right. That's what I hear. 113.
Devin's forearm. Clip that out.
Hey, Mr. Cock to you. Not
we need that whole video of Cobra crushing Earl.
Yeah.
If you could ever figure out how to Photoshop Earl getting smashed by somebody and then like put Cobra on the other side, I would love to see that video. Earl's a fucking monster. That's it. Do you think, Cobra, at your very best, where would you rank in the very best in the world today? Has arm wrestling evolved so far that like you were just too small to be there? Oh man, your phone fucked up. There's something wrong with your volume. Ish. Oh, it sounds like you got something stuck in your fucking mic. No, it's terrible. Jerking me off is not going to help. Cobra, we can actually hear you, just not when you're mouthing words and not talking at all.
All right, then shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you're quiet as fuck.
Is it quiet?
Yeah, no, it sounds like you're about 40 feet away.
How's that?
No, it's real bad, bud.
Now I'm bitter.
It's bad.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, something happened. I don't know if it's your end or my end, but
It's telling me right now connecting to audio with Devin's face, Devin's eyeball face right now. So
I don't know how
someone's
to answer
cutting
that.
it. If I could send a screenshot of this right now, there's you with a cigarette, me here, and Devin's face. I'll send you my screenshot.
I don't want your audio connecting to my face at all.
Shut up, stupid.
Cobra,
Yeah, man.
you're a fucking hoe.
I've been called worse by better.
Motherfucker, that is like my favorite thing to say to people. It really is.
I get it.
And then when I hear it said by you to me, I realize how rude it is. Like,
It gets home, doesn't it?
no, you should never say something like that to somebody. That's fucking mean, man. Fighter Frank, Culver comes up with his own ideas. He does what he wants. I didn't miss any super chats, did I? There is no way I'm scrolling back up through the chat, but yeah, if I miss any super chats, please let me know. Because I got to try to keep up with the chat until Cobra comes back. And if he doesn't, well, whatever. It was supposed to be an early night. Holy fuck. I fucked up that early night. There's no such thing as tiny ghosts. That's ridiculous. Well, Cobra's screenshot has nothing to do with Earl. I don't know why he's talking like that.
I don't know.
Your screenshot has like Herb Dean in it.
Well, and your hero.
Michael Todd.
Yeah, ask him our record.
I can't stand that dickhead.
Then you really want to ask him our record.
No, I don't.
He's got one victory against me.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't.
I don't either.
Here's the thing. I was a really big Michael Todd fan.
When?
Right up until YouTube. Michael Todd was a fucking fantastic arm wrestler, right? It wasn't just King's Move. That dude knows how to arm wrestle. I will never take that away from him.
So you got mad because of YouTube?
Not mad.
You're a hater. That's all.
I will watch him arm wrestle every
all,
time he arm wrestles. I don't hate his arm wrestling. I don't hate the King's Move. I am A-okay with it. Like, it's beatable, clearly. We just saw Devons get fucking armed, get shredded.
Shredded.
You can beat it. You can either be too strong or know how to go around it. Either way is okay. Fine. I did not hate Michael Todd for King's Moving. But when he started his YouTube and he wants to make everything about him, it's like, you pompous prick.
That's what the YouTube is. That's what the YouTube is. It's about your brand or something.
Yeah, I guess. But I mean, I can watch you talking about nonsense. I can watch Uncle John talking about something I don't give a fuck about.
Right.
Everything Michael Todd posts is about him.
Yeah,
And
that's
even if it's about somebody else,
that's what the YouTube thing is, though, bro.
No, I get it. It just I can't watch it.
That's why, like, my content, I haven't been, because it's tough to blow yourself, especially when you pack in 113.
Actually, it sounds much easier to blow yourself if you're packing PG 113.
You sweet boy.
I'm packing PG 0.004 and I can't blow myself. It's tough.
Needle dick the bug fucker.
Yeah, well, that's why I can't figure out why my wife loves me. Like, it doesn't make sense. And when Fighter Frank, this dude's jacked up and fucking hitting on my wife, and like I get all emotional because how am I supposed to compete with that? I'm not worried about you. She's racist. She doesn't like you.
It's okay. Oh, she knows what she dreams about. Listen. Slick as all shit, baby. Slick as all.
Oh, you're such a fuck.
Yeah, I've been called worse by
I mean, I tried to throw that ace in the hole there, and you're just like smoothly fuck it.
Over with. It's over with.
You are one of the most impressive men I've ever met that I fucking hate.
Oh yeah, bro. My cock is bronzed. Listen, on each continent. You see that photo right there? That boy's brother whoop your ass, motherfucker, if you ever show up.
Are you going back to that?
That boy's brother whoop your ass, boy.
I don't think it would have happened, man.
Of course it wouldn't, because you ain't gonna show up.
That's a guarantee.
You ain't gonna show up. Everybody knows it. It's like cussing. You talking about pulling schoolboy is like you swearing all the time. You got a potty mouth. That little schoolboy, he said, if Evan ever cusses me, don't need the soap. I'm gonna wash his mouth out with cock.
We have already covered why I would definitely do that anyways, even knowing I was going to lose.
Get your mouth washed out?
No, take the match.
Bless your heart, baby.
I'll tell you what, though. I don't think he was going to beat me. I don't. You saw what happened with him and Herman? The dude was training to hook me. He was not winning. I pissed him off so bad, he decided to throw out his A game. He wanted to beat me where I said he couldn't. The dude
schoolboy beat you in his sleep, and he ain't but 16 years old.
The dude got shook. Cobra, of all people, you know what happens when somebody gets shook. He was fucking training to beat me where I wanted to fight, not worrying about himself. He fucked up. I was in his head. You know it.
I don't.
Yeah, you do.
You're a beggar. Stop begging.
Motherfucker, we had that conversation on the corner of Philly when you had to tell the host to shut the fuck up. Evan's off the corner for 10 minutes. We had the conversation. You know, goddamn well, schoolboy knew he was fucked. And now you're trying to play games because I got syphilis and I couldn't work for a few weeks. Cobra, don't fuck around. I'll tell the people the truth.
Oh, Alex, his brother will stomp a mud hole in your ass and walk it dry. Anytime you want to put your little bony elbow on the table. I just lost 10 stacks betting on Devon, bro. So I'm not afraid to bet, obviously.
Well, clearly you're not very good at betting.
Not in this arm wrestling shit, no.
Right, no. You picked Devon. I picked not Devon.
I thought I was going to find a crease. I thought you could find a crease.
I fucking told you flat out I would give you even money on the bet. Fuck State Kings. Like, I got you. I didn't even have the money, but I didn't need it. I knew I was going to win.
Bro, you gotta find a crease. I'm so pissed.
If Devon's arm wouldn't have blown,
He would've
everybody
lost
that
again.
bet on Devon was making money. He would have won at least one. That I am sure of. Now, when Devon walked around and told him, I got this, you know I'm going to beat you, he meant it. But his arm blew. Devon was talking about winning the match, not the stakings. If his arm didn't blow, he was definitely
My bet, hey bro, my bet with the Georgians was not stakings. That was on the 4, the race to 4. That wasn't on
no.
Devin
After
winning
round
the
one,
match.
I would have endorsed your bet. Very
Yeah, live
heavily.
odds, right? I would have preferred to seen a little bit more.
I don't think he would have won the match, even still.
That's what I bet on. Because I was trying to.
No, I get it. And motherfucker, I don't think he was that far off.
It's real close, but the thing that disappoints me is that I didn't see. It's almost like he wasn't a good arm wrestler.
Right. And
It's
this
almost
is
like
where
Devin
the
wasn't
chat
a good
loses
arm
interest in Cobra Rhodes being a fucking decent person. You're out of your fucking mind.
Bite a dick, bro. Listen, I'm just saying what was in my mind as I watched it. I mean, besides, I saw after the second round that 10 stacks was gone, which, fuck, I've done that on a bottle of wine, so I'm not losing any fucking life.
I
about
spent
this
that
shit.
on cocaine and hookers down on a fucking Vegas weekend. Whatever.
Dude, you pay for booger sugar?
No, but I paid way more than I should have for the hookers.
Absolutely. You did.
Yeah,
Call
well,
it a champ.
fucking, I didn't know the rules.
Call it a big dick gangster. I'll take care of you, boy.
I'll never go to Vegas without you again, Cobra, because I
I
got
don't need to
hacked.
be there with you. I don't need to be there with you. We'll pick up the phone.
Yeah, well, I fucked it up, man. I got one of them fucking fancy black cards, and those bitches took advantage of that.
Uh-oh.
Oh, man. You know what? The sad thing is, I actually wasn't even Vegas. I was in New York, and Cardi B ran a train on me.
I get it. I get it.
She had huge titties. It's not my fault.
Hey, she love your wop.
She loved my wallet.
She love your wop.
Wallet. You pronounce things funny.
No, your wop, I said.
No, wallet. You're pronouncing it wrong.
Oh, okay, honey. Oh, God. That's great. I think my battery's about to die.
Yeah, well, before you go.
Hang up on me. Okay, I get it. Do you think?
No, I actually didn't want to do that at all right now. But
Okay.
now I do. I want to know where you would stack up against these top guys in your prime. Could you beat the Devon that showed up against Levon or Michael Todd in your prime?
I don't believe so. I don't believe so. But I believe I could embarrass them a little bit. I could catch them up for a hair. But no, way too much power. Pancakes.
Everybody
really
catches up Devon. Like, that guy doesn't ever win on go. And if he does, he's already won.
And I made a career out of beating pancakes.
You ever beat Jerry?
Yeah, back in training, we tugged a bit, but we never faced there was one overall we were in together, but he didn't make it to me.
Cobra, I am literally going to hit the kick button.
All right, bro.
But before you do, before I do, who was the baddest dude you've ever beaten?
Zawar Tahadnadza, Gary Goodridge.
No, Gary's good enough. Hey, fuck off.
All right, fuck.
All right, I gotta piss. I'll be right back. Gary Goodridge, goddamn, that's a fucking dude to beat, though. Anybody that's still watching this chat, you guys are fucked. How do you watch this shit for this long? It's fucked up. I hope you guys don't hear me peeing. But whatever. I'm gonna be done peeing in a second. I'm pushing real hard, so I'm fast. I pee a lot faster than that when I'm trying to write. Devon's forum. You've been stuck on connecting your fucking audio for like 3 hours. What the fuck? What's up, Cobra? Give Evan a hard time. Nah, Cobra can eat shit. He doesn't give me no hard times. All right, guys. I am actually signing off. Not early, but I meant to. Hey, honey, you horny?
No.
All right, I might stay around and get drunk for a while. Apparently, I'm not getting late. Wait, you know what, guys? I just remembered. I'm way bigger than her. I can get laid whether she wants to or not.
Funny.
All right, guys. Have a good night. Sunday fun day is over. We are at midnight. That's like 4 fucking hours. I'm pretty sure. Cobra arm wrestled anywhere from like 55 to 76. But I mean, look up the shit that Cobra did when he was young. It's crazy. The dude, he's the reason why people understand a strong enough hand is the best way to do it. All right, guys. Have a good night. Devon's Farm. Go live. Have your shit. I got to go to bed. Apparently, I got a long day tomorrow. Whatever. Sleep on my side with my peen tucked in. I'm going to sleep on my side with my peen tucked into a hot chick. Get fucked, loser. Have a good night, guys.